Hello, folks. How we all doing? Oh my God, what is Robbie Williams doing? What on earth is this bloody halftime pre-game nonsense? Jesus, tonight. Absolutely shocking, this, isn't it? And we've got half an hour of this at halftime as well, by the way. I hope you're ready for it. How we all doing anyway? World Cup final time. How on earth has Robbie Williams blagged his way onto the stage? I've no idea. Looking forward to this one. Hang on a minute. I need to change the headline. I didn't realise we're still on last night. We're still on the game from last night, the 10-goal thriller. Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest. This one could go either way, but I do fancy Spain. I thought it would be Spain since day one. I'm sticking with Spain. Here we go. Spain it is. Spain for me. What are you saying in the chat? Good to see everyone. How are we all doing? Let's get the chat up. Who have we got in tonight? Jelly, good to see you. Hiller, City of Northville. Sarah, 3-star. Who else have we got in? Shell. 3 stars reheating pizza. Jesus, that's, yeah, definitely not. For a Sunday night tea, Trump is giving out the trophy, apparently. Yeah. Where is he? Where is the Donald? Carlos Alcaraz, Louis Vuitton ambassador. Oh my God, this is so grim, this, isn't it? It's literally the worst. Andres Iniesta. Is this where the World Cup... Oh my God. As if the World Cup's coming out of a Louis Vuitton suitcase. Oh my God, it's the worst. It's literally the worst way. Jesus, my life. Fuck. The World Cup. Jules Rimet. Coming out. There's Mario Kempes, World Cup winner in 78 with Argentina. That's blown me away, that. The Louis Vuitton suitcase. How's it going, Pete? The charming Dan, Matty. Gooners Villains, Liverpool are buying Robbie Williams. We better buy someone. Hey, that World Cup's not as good as mine. My World Cup's well better than that one. Hey, and it didn't come out of a Louis Vuitton case either. Well better. Absolute cringe. There's not enough vomit in the world for this. Oh, Tom Cruise. He's not singing, is he? He's not doing a quick Scientology audit on everyone in the crowd. Let's just check you all for body thetans. I'm going to pull some aliens out of you guys. He's doing a full 2-hour Top Gun film. Maverick and Goose. This is grim. What the hell is this, man? This is football, not an action movie. Exactly. Hola, mi amigo. Says I don't even know. El fútbol vuelve a casa. España to win tonight. Ceremony is taking the mick. Why is so... I'm sorry, this is baffling me. It's absolutely baffling me that Tom Cruise is stood on a podium in the middle of a football pitch talking to people who only speak Spanish for the vast majority. Cheers, Matty. Yeah, I'll turn it on now. There you go. Sorted. Tom Cruise thinks he's Ethan Hunt. Right. For one final chapter. Oh, Tom. Can we please just get straight on with watching the World Cup final? That'd be beautiful if we could. Oh, I have never seen so much shite before in my life, says 3-star. Pete says they're making fun of England at the World Cup. Mission impossible. Couldn't have got much worse, could it? Oi, 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 oi. Well, hey, here we go. Let's see what we're dealing with for this one. Lots of love to everyone who's watching on Kick, Twitch, YT, all the nice places, TikTok. Good to see you all. Let us know in the chat if you're watching. We're going to be watching along with this one. Dan Owen, I hope Enzo breaks his leg. Oh, don't say that, Dan. You can't say that. You can hope he gets dead bad cramp in it. I think that's fair. You can wish temporary pain on someone, maybe. Bit of bad cramp. I hope he gets a dead leg. Maybe he gets a dead leg. Not a broken leg. Fucking hell. I won't watch it. It's obvious it's rigged. Why? Why are you saying it's rigged? And what evidence is that it's rigged? Does anyone actually believe it's rigged? I don't. Hope Messi badly stubs his big toe. That's more like it. That's what we're wanting. Yeah, that sort of stuff. If you don't like a player, don't wish serious harm. Just very minor. A minor inconvenience. I hope that Mark Cucurella gets dead bad heartburn during the game and he has to go off and take loads of Rennies. Other heartburn medication is available. I hope he gets dead bad trapped wind. And he keeps farting when he's running around the pitch. That's what I hope. Aaron says, Egypt robbed and Argentina have been lucky every round. Egypt weren't robbed. That's nonsense. Egypt weren't robbed at all. That was the fairest outcome. Egypt threw it away. Adam, if Spain don't win, I believe Messi gets too much respect. Fart near him and the refs blow, so yeah, it's rigged. Behave. Need Marino to go full Roy Keane on Alfie Haaland. Well, hey, listen. Let's just go through. Let's go through the lineups while we're live. Here we go. Lineups are as follows. So, Spain, you can see him on screen right now. It's Unai Simon in goal. No David Raya, Arsenal fans. What are we making of that? Pedro Porro, right back. Pau Kabasi, Aymeric Laporte, and new Real Madrid left back, Marc Cucurella. In midfield, they've gone with the same midfield three that absolutely destroyed France, obliterated France, limited Mbappe, Dembele, Elise to basically nothing all night. Rodri, Fabian Ruiz, Dani Olmo, and then again a front three that is pretty underwhelming, really, player for player. Alex Baena, yeah. Mikel Oyarzabal, yeah. Lamine Yamal's brilliant. We love Lamine Yamal, but it's a pretty underwhelming front three for the World Cup final, isn't it? Oyarzabal, Baena, Lamine Yamal. Let's take a look at Argentina. Argentina have got Emiliano Martinez in goal. Gonzalo Montiel, who scored the winning penalty when Argentina beat France. Former Nottingham Forest fullback. Christian Romero, Lisandro Martinez, the butcher, at centre-back. Nicolas Tagliafico on the left. They've gone back to the same midfield of Rodrigo de Paul, Alexis McAllister, and Enzo Fernandez. They've dropped out Leandro Paredes. Not really a surprise, that one, I guess, because Rodrigo de Paul gives them a little bit more mobility in midfield. Then they've got Nico Gonzalez off the left, Julian Alves off the right. Lionel Messi off the right. Nico Gonzalez off the left, Lionel Messi off the right, Julian Alves through the middle. Julian Alvarez, I wonder, could he do it today? Andy Foster, Spain to win this one, 7-5. Shahid says, Key, who do you want to win the final? I want Spain to win it because I predicted Spain since minute 1 and I want them to win it. So I'm going to go for Spain. Do you know what? I might even whack a little cheeky. Should we do a little cheeky one? I might even do a little cheeky one now, quick. Let's do a little cheeky one, quick. Wow, it's going to have to be quick. It's going to have to be very quick. Let's see if I can sneak it on. Spain, Argentina. Right, I'm going. Here we go. 2 minutes to kick off. I'm just gonna throw it out there. I'm going Spain. Oh, I can't even go Spain to qualify. Oh, that's well annoying. Well, not qualify, to win the tie. Okay, I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go goalkeeper saves. I'm gonna go 2 each. Each goalkeeper to make 2 saves. I'm gonna go goals. I think under 2.5. Do I go under 2? No, under 3.5. Under 3.5 goals. Player cards. Do I go player to be carded? Oh, I don't know, you know. A player to be carded. Enzo Fernandez screams a card to me. No, I'm going to leave him out. Both teams to score, yes. No, can't go both teams to score. Oh, I'm so torn. I'm going to have to be quick. I'm going to go Spain or draw. Right, I'm going Spain or draw. Romero card, do you think? Oh, it could be a Romero card, couldn't it? Who's hired this brass band? Tell you what, she looks like a superhero, the Argentine lady that's singing. Right, Spain or draw. Both teams to score, yes. Bugger it. Oh, it won't even let me do it now. Won't even let me do it. Key, just stay away, cards and corners. I know, I'm just swerving it. I'm going to give it a miss. I'm going to stick away from it. Oh, I like that. That was nice. The smoke. Why are they letting this game interrupt Tom Cruise's speech and Robbie Williams? Exactly. Baffling, innit? Craziness. The Hunter Hendy, come on, Spain. Cheeky Lamal to score 3, do you reckon? Yamal hat-trick in a World Cup final. Can't rule it out, though. Fair play, Hunter. Good to see you, mate. Really appreciate it. Can't let Martinez have 2 World Cups. I know, yeah. Debut. Emiliano. Why are the RG so small? Are they small? I guess it's, you know what? I guess it's just the style of football. I feel like if you're a short arse in Argentina, you've got to be incredibly technically gifted. And that's how the culture of football has always been. If your best 2 players in history that you've ever produced are both like 5'8" and under, Messi and Maradona, that's kind of, you're always going to produce those types of players because that's the smaller players will aspire to that sort of football. How's it going, Joe? I need a greeting, lads and ladies. Lots of love, mate. How's it going? Come on. Did you hear the story, by the way, about this referee? The referee got caught with like all sorts in the let me clarify this before I say it and get myself in trouble. Referee World Cup final. He was arrested in some house with like loads of mad stuff. Slavko Vincic, that's the one. Slavko Vincic. Oh, he was wrongly arrested. That's why. He was wrongly arrested at a at a rude party. Sean, who are we wanting to win? Personally, I'm rooting for Spain. But I'm just looking forward to enjoying the game. I love watching football. Tomorrow, by the way, just a heads up. Keys on the cans. Hey, Keys straight on it. So, by the way, tomorrow I am thinking of doing the Icelandic Premier League. Yeah, the Icelandic Premier League. Because that is literally the only game that's available anywhere in the whole world. So, yeah. Here's Luis de la Fuente. Proof that you don't need a great reputation as a manager to lead your team to a World Cup final. This is why I do think that England absolutely do need to appoint an Englishman and appoint an Englishman like Gary O'Neill. I think Gary O'Neill could do a great job for England. Reese says if Messi wins, the Ronaldo v Messi debate is over. Some would argue it already is. Jesus Christ, this fella's made an absolute fortune off this. Let's get ready to rumble. Is that actually him? I don't think it was it? Was it someone else? Shahid, what teams play in that league, Key? Icelandic ones. Yeah, Icelandic. We might get kick-off at some point tonight. I was going to say, it's 8:05. We're already late. This is shocking. Finally, some football. This is it. I just thought... So, I'm trying to get to the point of... Do we do a game every day? I don't want to get in the habit of missing games. We did that with Premier League, Dad, where we did Latvian League, we did Icelandic League, Finnish League. There was always a game every day, and I want to stick with that. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to do the Icelandic League tomorrow. And you know what? The game is not really important. We'll do the game. I'll watch the game. But we'll just probably have a chit-chat about stuff going on in the world of football. We'll have a chat about tonight's game. We'll do a bit of a post-match digest. But ultimately, if there's football on, the tavern is open. That's what you need to remember. The tavern is always open, and there's always football on every day. Spain will score inside 30 minutes, says Tyler. I don't think so. I think we're going to get almost the polar opposite to yesterday's game between France and England. I think we're going to get quite a slow start. Argentina will do as they did against England and as they did against Egypt, probably go behind and then come back into it late. I think Spain nick one about the 50th, 60th minute, and then probably Argentina going, oh, that's a naughty tackle. Gonzalez caught. Yeah, I think Spain nick one. Around the 50th, 60th minute, Argentina come back into it. Charmy, Key, could we do a classic match watch along? I guess we could. We could one day, yeah. That might be better than watching some of the other stuff that we're going to watch. But yeah, we could do. I'd love to get to a point where I can broadcast a game, where I can actually have like one of the old games and we watch it together. I just don't know the legalities of it yet. Don't want to get the channel in trouble, if you know what I mean. Sporting Lisbon v Strasbourg tomorrow. Yeah, I was going to say, I'm trying to do... I will do friendlies, but I think I have to draw the line at probably English friendlies. I'll do Man United against Rosenborg. I'll do Liverpool against Sunderland. But I think Strasbourg against Sporting Lisbon might be stretching it a little bit. What game would you pick if you did do a classic match? I don't know. Maybe we'd do Liverpool against AC Milan. Istanbul. Yeah, it's a standout one, isn't it, Richard? Richard says the same. I think that's the one I'd look at. I think I'd maybe do classic Champions League finals and classic FA Cup finals or something like that. You can get a lot of games, just the full game broadcast. You mentioned that tackle well before it hit, according to your clock. Okay, go on, let's have a look and see where my clock's up to. Oh yeah, I'm about 14 seconds behind, aren't I, on the clock? Come on then, let's fix the clock. Manual clock. First half. And we're going to be there. Right, perfect. We're all synced up now. Oh, right. Liverpool versus Barca, 4-0 Origi. Tyler, did you do one yesterday for Wrexham? I didn't, mate, no, but I saw the result. Yesterday we did obviously the third place playoff, so I missed the Wrexham game. But we will be doing Man United v Rosenborg. So the first pre-season friendly we're actually going to watch on the channel is going to be a Man United one. Good ball in, Yamal. This is a big chance for Spain. It's nearly an own goal. Lamine Yamal with a strike. Took a bit of a deflection. And Martinez just about recovers. A little bit fortunate that for Spain. It lands at the feet of Yamal. But great football from Argentina to somehow get back. Oh, they've absolutely fluffed it here. Rodri, got to strike it, lad. Yamal, he's in the box, pulls it across. Argentina are living dangerously here. This could be two. It could have been two in the opening 5 minutes. They are already living dangerously. You look at this Spain squad and there's no real superstars, is there? Oh, Unai Simon off his line. Lucky boy. I mean, I think we maybe have to redefine what superstars is in football. Because I think Lamine Yamal is a superstar. I think Rodri's a superstar. I actually think, looking at it, Fabian Ruiz has won back-to-back Champions Leagues with PSG. Would we not consider him a superstar? I find it difficult to say that Cucurella, for a left-back who's just moved for massive money to Real Madrid, wouldn't be amongst one of the best left-backs in the world and is about to maybe win a World Cup. So if a left-back can be a superstar, I mean, Cucurella, he's got to be in the equation, hasn't he? I don't like it, but he is, isn't he? If you was to pick a criteria for superstars at left-back, I think Cucurella would probably satisfy quite a few of them. If Rodri wins the World Cup, he's completed football. He's won everything. Yeah, fabulous footballer, Rodri. City of Northville, they're all world class, but superstar needs a level of fame that's a cut above. That's fair. Okay, fair enough. So maybe it's just Yamal and Rodri then. What about Argentina then? Is it just Messi? Or does Enzo Fernandez or McAllister maybe fit the bracket? What a run that is again from Rodri. That's different gravy. Go on, lad. Tyler, I'm rooting for him as a City's fan. Yep, love that. Wouldn't expect any less. Oh, that's great football and a foul on the edge of the box. How's he not give that, ref? Oh, Slavko Vincic, you've got to give a foul. Key, we need some footy manager streams. Absolutely not, mate. Guaranteed I won't do any footy manager streams. Zero. Duper dupe. Get what you deserve. Why? What do you mean get what I deserve? What do you mean I get what I deserve? That's harsh. That's not a very nice thing to say, is it? Do you have any ties to Spain? Only that I'm going to be living there in the next couple of years with a bit of luck. Well, maybe not Spain, I don't know. Maybe Spain, maybe Greece, who knows? Somewhere around that way. Somewhere hotter than here, anyway. What's Key done? I don't know, mate. I don't know. I guess it's just some people are very angry at life. Very, very angry at life. Are you Spain or Argentina tonight? I'm Spain. Again, if I'm dead honest, I don't care. I don't care. I genuinely don't care. I'm watching because I love football, and this is the best game internationally that there is that's available right now. But I don't really have a horse in the race. How's it going, Tolga? You don't like Arsenal, that's all I can think of. It's also not true. I don't not like Arsenal. I just don't like Arteta's way of football, that's all. I don't not like him. You get what you deserve, Key. That's it. I mean, I've been told there, haven't I? Oh, that's shocking from Argentina. What are you doing? Hey, there's Trumpy. Have they brought him the actual World Cup? Oh, my God. Not even in the Louis Vuitton suitcase. Ball switched out to Yamal on the left-hand side and straight out. Did Chelsea need Morgan Rogers more than defenders? I think if they're selling Garnacho, I think Estevao, it's kind of remains to be seen how he comes back, how he recovers. They've got Neto. Palmer hasn't been himself last season. I think if they've got any ambition, I think Morgan Rogers was an important signing. Anfield Cop, watching it on TV, I just couldn't help but check for a like and enjoy the therapy. Hey, good lad. Love you too, mate. Thank you. So they're passing the actual trophy around. Ick. He'll probably steal the World Cup key. Has he got his medal yet? Has he got his, FIFA World Galactic Superstar President of the Century of the Decade or whatever the friggin' hell they gave him? Lord Chancellor of the Galaxy of Galactical Supremacy or whatever. Something. They gave him some mad award, didn't they? Intergalactic Truth Chancellor. Intergalactic Peace Chancellor. Peace Lord. Switch of play over to the left-hand side with Baena. Baena back to Cucurella. Here's Rodri again. It's been all Spain, opening 12 minutes. Fabian Ruiz stands it up. Shanked behind by Argentina. Corner kick. He'll drop the World Cup with all the fake tan on his hands. It's not fake tan, that. No, it's all authentic. Adam says, I think they need a top quality goalkeeper and a pair of top quality centre backs at Chelsea. I'd agree with that. Apparently, they're very close to signing Maxence Lacroix, which would be a fantastic signing, I think, for Chelsea. Okay, corner to Spain. Here we go. Yay, Vurio. Lots of love to South Africa, mate. Great touch, Argentina. Clear it away just about. Spain all over him still. Switch of play over to the left-hand side for Lamine Yamal. Oh, unlucky. LJ, how's our community today? Good lads. How's it going, LJ? Joel, I think Rashford would be good for Chelsea. Do you think Rashford would go to Chelsea, though? Especially how they've just signed Morgan Rogers. That doesn't seem to fit, does it? Now they've got Morgan Rogers, they've got Gittins on that side, they've got Neto on that side. I think Rashford goes to Chelsea now. How's it going, Edward? Yeah, I think so too, mate. Could Rashford go to Newcastle? Possibly. Again, Harvey Barnes is there. There was rumours Harvey Barnes to Villa, I think, earlier in the summer. But Rashford to Newcastle? Possibly. They like paying big money at Newcastle. I don't know. I think he'd expect a bigger club than Newcastle. I think he'd expect a Champions League club or a European club. He's not going to go to a Newcastle. I think that sends entirely the wrong message. Rashford would look at himself and think, I was at Barcelona last year, scoring and creating whatever it was, 28 goals and assists in 41 games or something like that. I think he'd look at that and go, if I can do that at Barcelona, then there's no world in which I go and play for, a Newcastle or someone like that. Rashford has Arteta signing written all over. Rashford to Arsenal could make a bit of sense now that Rodgers ain't going there. Yeah, Rashford to Arsenal does make a lot of sense. Absolutely respect Messi for what he's done this World Cup, but Argentina are just rotten to the core, says Rye. Why? Why are Argentina rotten to the core? What don't you like about Argentina? I see Newcastle are looking at Ahmad. Oh, there's Pharrell. Lead singer of NERD. Adam, I love Donald Trump. He was voted by real patriots. I'll tell you what, that's an interesting approach because there's quite a few people who would disagree with you in the chat, mate. But hey, listen, you have your right to your own opinion. As far as I'm concerned, you can believe what you want to believe. I'm not going to fight you on it. More important things as far as I'm concerned, like Spain versus Argentina. Did you see I Show Speed perform? I didn't, mate. I wouldn't know him if I bumped into him in the street. Wouldn't know him. Don't know any of his stuff. Don't know what he's famous for. I know he's a YouTuber of some sorts. It's not really my bag. Good luck to him. It's no dig at him. I just don't know him. I don't watch him. I don't know anything about him. And I didn't watch the pre-game show. Other than when I turned it on, whatever, 15 minutes before kickoff and Robbie Williams was singing. Okay, free kick Argentina, quite central. Rodrigo de Paul floats it in. That's a great opportunity. Oh, Romero, I tell you what. Oh, no, it wasn't. It was Gonzalez. Oh, no, Tagliafico actually backstick. That was a great ball, that from de Paul. Just hung up in the air, didn't it? Oh, that was unlucky. Aftab I Show Speed is known for his crazy stuff and his streams, key. He's not known by me. I'll say that. Again, to each their own. Everyone likes what they like. I don't know him. Justin Bieber and Madonna doing the halftime show. I know who those two are. Ben says this commentator just said, is that AKA Rocky? Who's AKA Rocky? Is that another someone else? I don't know. I'm not keen on all the showbiz around this World Cup, to be honest. Do you know what, though? Do you not think it was the same in 94, the last time US hosted a tournament? They did this then. They did it with Diana Ross took a penalty before the final or before the opening game or something like that. Like, they've always been quite sensationalist and, let's make a big... That's how they are. That's how they are. They love that. That's their culture. Oh, what a ball that is. Argentina, great football from Pedro Porro. Excellent defensive work from Porro, who's had a real good tournament, I think. I like Porro. I think he's an underrated right back, you know. I like him a lot. Joel says 18 months and Tuchel will be back at Chelsea. Wouldn't rule that out at all. Certainly hope he's not England manager inside 18 months anyway. Key, can this, honestly, does Argentina deserve this? Yeah, they deserve to be in the final. Yeah. Do you not think so? Edward, Key, I'd take the Spain manager at Liverpool. Yes, please. Why? He's never managed at club level. Or not in any sort of significant way. He's been manager of the Spain under 21s, under 19s, under 18s, under 16s. It's kind of his entire career before he's got to Spain national manager. LJ, why are you all suddenly Tuchel out? Well, I mean, I wasn't suddenly Tuchel out. I didn't want Tuchel full stop before he was appointed manager. And I still don't want him. I don't think he's done enough. He's been class at Spain, though. Has he? Why? What's he done at Spain? Would you appoint Lionel Scaloni, Argentina manager, as Liverpool manager? What about Didier Deschamps, France manager? Would he be a good Liverpool manager? Slot is close to getting the Netherlands job, apparently. Oh, that's such a waste for him. He's such a good manager, Arne Slot. I don't think he should go into international management. Won the Euros, Nations League, and could win the World Cup. They didn't win the Nations League, did they? That was Portugal, wasn't it? I think Portugal won the Nations League, didn't they? I'm sure they did. Did they not? Oh, that's better. Much better. I was going to say, I mean, you know, Germany, Joachim Löw, there's been lots of good international managers who've never really done a sausage at club level. How's it going, Creed? Scaloni once played for West Ham. He did, yes. I remember him as Deportivo manager. Vuyo, what's goal of the tournament? Goal of the tournament, I think. Oh, that's a tough one, that. Goal of the tournament. Any suggestions? Goal of the tournament. Been some crackers, some really good goals this tournament, but I think the standout one for me, I'm trying to think of, like, I keep going back to like the more recent games, but yeah, Cape Verde, I know a few people said Cape Verde. I don't think that was. No, I think that was more like it was the shock because it was Cape Verde scoring it rather than it actually being a really good goal. I think Mbappe scored that worldie against, was it against Senegal? Who was the one who ran all the way through? What was the mad run? The one who ran from the right-hand side, cut in and went through everyone. Spain in the area, all the way through to Martinez. That shot was unreal. What are you talking about? Yeah, it was, but I wouldn't have got it to say it's goal of the tournament. I think if it wasn't, like, there was loads of goals like that. There was lots of goals like that. There was a goal between when Morocco played. Who did Morocco play? Morocco. It was Morocco Cape Verde, wasn't it? I'm sure it was Morocco Cape Verde. When they played, they scored an absolute worldie in that game as well. I don't necessarily think that there was lots of goals like that in the tournament. And Mbappe scored one as well. Kane versus Congo was good. Isidore for Haiti as well. Yeah, that was good. Oh no, it was Haiti. It wasn't Cape Verde. It was Haiti. You're right. Yeah, Isidore for Haiti. Right, corner kick for Spain. They've absolutely dominated opening 24 minutes here. And it's straight into Martinez's hands. That's dead easy. Poor from Spain. Jude Bellingham's goal last night against France was quite good. Yeah, that was all right. That was good. Trying to go back to like the start of the tournament to remember all the good goals. The one who was the lad, the Japanese lad who scored against Brazil? Kaishu Sano. Kaishu Sano's goal against Brazil, the little daisy cutter into the corner. That was unbelievable. That was fantastic, that. Yeah, Enzo Fernandez's goal against England was just as good as the Cape Verde one. LJ Key, do you think South Korea 0, South Africa 1 was an upset? I do. It was, yeah, it was certainly an upset. Senegal second goal v Belgium. May have been said already. What was that one? Senegal's second goal against Belgium. Who scored that? Was that Ismail Assar? The header. Was it the header, that one? Oh, yeah, Quinones. Quinones has had a couple of very, very good ones. Haaland versus Brazil was another belter, yeah. Mexico versus Ecuador. I'm trying to think of Portugal versus Croatia. I'll tell you what, Ramos's header against Croatia I thought was really good. A lot of people don't like headers for goal of the tournament, but I thought that was unbelievable. Colombia versus Ghana. Yeah, no, that wasn't great. I don't know, maybe there wasn't that many. How about most disappointing or underwhelming team at the tournament? The most disappointing or underwhelming team at the tournament? Probably England, was it not? Maybe Germany or the Netherlands. I thought going out so early. I really thought the Netherlands would go further than that. Key, if you had to make an early prediction, how does Kloppo do at Germany? I don't know, mate. Honestly, I don't think international football really does. I kind of lose interest when it comes to international football. I feel like that's the retirement home for managers. Managers who go and manage at international level, they're kind of done. They're not really the best anymore. They're not really the best in the world. I would absolutely avoid appointing any international manager at club level because it's just a completely different game. You only see the players once every 3 months. It's dead easy. It's not dead easy, but it's a completely different set of challenges, isn't it? That you have to work with players over a shorter period of time. You don't have to deal with as much politics, I guess. Creed says Brazil always. Oh, Turkey. Yeah, Neil's got it right. I think Turkey, Turkey were a massive letdown. I was astonished they didn't even get out the group. Zidane's the new France manager now. Yeah, Zidane. I don't think that's a smart move from Zidane. Although, then again, do you know what? Maybe it is. Protects his reputation, doesn't it? I don't think Zinedine Zidane could do that anywhere else. So what he did at Real Madrid, I think he benefited from having literally the best team in the world in a really, really good moment. HGTXV says we need a massive transfer summer and haven't seen who Liverpool are linked to. It doesn't really matter who we're linked to. Did you think we'd signed Victor Munoz. We pulled it off, didn't we? Conte came from Italy and won the league. Yeah, but hasn't Conte managed at club level before? Conte wasn't just the Italian manager. Conte had done it at club level for a while, and he wasn't Italy manager solely. Antonio Conte had been manager at he had 3 years at Juventus. He'd been manager at Juventus for 3 years and done very, very well. Yeah, he'd won bloody 3 titles back to back as Juventus manager. And then he went to manage Italy for 18 months? Yeah. 18 months as Italy manager and went and managed Chelsea and won the league there. Just a good manager. Good club manager. What I'm talking about is your Joachim Löws, your Luis de la Fuentes, your Didier Deschamps. I don't think they would be great appointments. I hope we can sign 2 quality wingers on the left and right. One to replace Salah and one to replace Gakpo. Gakpo's going nowhere. Gakpo's going nowhere, nor should he go anywhere. Gakpo will be a very important player for Liverpool this year. He can play centre-forward. We'll need a backup centre-forward. And he can play off the left. So we've only got 2 young players in Victor Munoz and Rio Ingamoa. There's not much between them in terms of young players. Cheers, Will. Gakpo's not woeful. Gakpo's not woeful. You don't need to be overly dramatic, mate. You're not a 14-year-old girl. Come on. Gakpo is not woeful. Gakpo is a Premier League title winner who's done it for many, many years. He's just been Netherlands' best player at the World Cup. He always performs at international level. He's a big, tall lad. He's good defensively. He's tall. He can win you the ball in the air. Works hard. I've no issue at all with Cody Gakpo staying as a squad like a backup member of the squad. He's just not a starter. That was the problem last year, is we actually started Cody Gakpo every single game, basically. So the issue isn't Cody Gakpo's woeful. The issue is we need a better option starting ahead of Cody Gakpo. Don't dig Cody Gakpo out. He's done nothing wrong. Cody Gakpo was... Do you know what? Cody Gakpo was averaged 12 to 15 goals and assists pretty much every year for Liverpool. I think he got 12 last year. It's not that bad of a year. It's just a shit year all round. Shahid Key, have you sorted out the watch-alongs for next week? Yes, I have. Yeah, I've done all the watch-alongs for the next month, in fact. I guess you have a point. Look at Scalari. You didn't even think of Scalari. Yeah, Scalari. I guess the one that flies in the face of that might be Gus Hiddink. Gus Hiddink was a very, very good manager at international level. He was doing well for South Korea. He was South Korea manager at the 2002 World Cup. He then went and became interim manager at Chelsea, won the FA Cup, and they wanted to keep him, didn't they? He was quite a good manager for Chelsea. Nick says, will Saka's performance yesterday go down as England's best ever individual World Cup performance of all time? Oh, comfortably. Yeah, comfortably. I actually think Bukayo Saka's probably the best player to ever put on a football shirt. Ever. The Núñez news has gone quiet yet. Has he got a club yet? I don't think he has, no. I don't think Darwin Núñez has. Why did Saka not start against Argentina? I think the honest answer is just that he's crap. I think that's the honest answer. Might be useful to make a Google Calendar or something with your matches that is shareable. We could add them to our calendar. I wonder if that'd be maybe that is doable. I'd love to. I did have like a Discord where I shared them all the time. The problem is that they change so frequently because match times change. So like I've done my next month of games, but a couple of games have just moved kickoff times and kickoff. One game was on a Wednesday. It's now a Tuesday. So we've now got a double header. We've got a Europa Conference League double header. We're doing Motherwell at 3:30. Followed by Hibernian at 7:30. Biel Tulanga, are you going to show the best game or what? No, my friend, I will not be showing the best game or what. He's not crap, is he? Come on. Oh, mate, read the room. Read the room. Arsenal boys ran the show last night. Key's jealous. Hey! Yeah, LJ, I was only joking, I promise you, mate. I was only joking. Saka's not crap. I was refuting the allegation just a few minutes ago that said he was the best player to ever play for England and the best player to, you know. Key turned into Gru for a second. England's all-time World Cup top scorers. Oh, mate, honestly, nobody is arsed. Genuinely nobody is arsed. England's all-time World Cup top goals. Yeah, put that in the bank. Put that in the trophy room, for God's sake. Bukayo Saka's the 4th highest, apparently. Great. He scored a hat-trick in a bloody 3rd place friendly. A bronze final. Well, have we had a more dull and dour... Do you know what? I say this. The last World Cup final that involved Spain was also pretty dull and dour, wasn't it? I still don't get why Tuchel put on 6 defenders after us going down 1-0. German. Simple answer. Englishman wouldn't have done it. Get an English manager in charge. Southgate did it as well twice. Yeah, but that's Southgate, isn't he? Southgate was always a bit of a coward. In my opinion, Big Dunk is the best player to put on an English shirt. Argentina, 35 minutes in, relatively comfortable after that initial Spain onslaught. But it's been a bit dull. It has been a bit dull. Hate these chess match type of games, just one goal and it'd come alive. Certainly no England versus France, is it? These are the 2 best we've had to offer. Key's got the dry wit of a Penelope Keith. Don't you know? That Spain-Netherlands game was so dirty. I remember a proper grim high boot in that one. Yeah, that was De Jong, wasn't it? Nigel De Jong on Xabi Alonso. Little stud in the chest. Under 2.5 looking just fine, as is both teams to score. No. Well, I was very close to doing both teams to score. In the end, backed out of it. Feel like England's chance of silverware has come and gone. No, Pickford will retire soon, mate. Pickford will be gone soon. There's been 1 shot in 35 minutes. Is that true? Jesus, tonight. This is a World Cup final. What's going on, folks? Is Romero a liability? Week to week, but gotta give credit. He turns up for the big games, completely transforms into a solid world-class centre-back. He's always got a bit of a headbutt in him or something like that, hasn't he? Oh, Cucurella, stop it. Oh, that's a great bit of defending there on the right-hand side. Excellent defending from Montiel. Cucurella, little Cruyff turn. Oh, you little cheeky. Sideshow Bob with a touch there that Sideshow Mel would have been proud of. I think everybody is forgetting about the Adebayor Akinfenwa. He's obviously the best to ever do it. Beast mode. HGTXV, don't want these Argentinians winning though. Terrible players with bad mentality. Bitter over the... Oh, mate, come on. Don't be like that. Don't be like that. Listen, you'll all kick off now. You'll all say, you know, we don't want Argentina to win. Not after that Falklands flag. Spain will win and they'll have a Gibraltar flag. You watch. Yeah, we want Gibraltar back. There'll be that. We can't win tonight, us English. There'll be someone giving us grief, no matter who wins. Oh, that was naughty from Alvarez. Arsenal will be much more entertaining than this shot. Christ, I reckon we could have watched an Arsenal compilation of set pieces and Gabriel and Saliba knocking it around at the back, and it would have been more entertaining than this. Great run by Baena, given away. Sloppy. Too easy, that. Shell, you and the family okay, Kate? Yeah, very good, Shell, thank you, yeah. My little girl stayed over at her nan's last night, so she was happy. While we watched the late England-France World Cup. Third place playoff. Strike! Good save! Excellent from a Yazabal. Low down, but straight at Martinez, really. But yeah, everyone's good. Everyone's good. They're all back now. They're back from holiday. They've been to Spain. And they're back home. Ready to lock in for the new Premier League season. I'm excited. 0 yellow cards, Argentina. I've seen 2 clear-cut ones so far. The ref's not giving him. Bayern has been one of the surprise hits of the tournament. I tell you what, let's do this then, right? So we've got 5-6 minutes to half time. Can you pick me your team of the tournament? Who would be your team of the tournament so far? If I was doing a team of the tournament, I would be going with Vozinha. I think I'd have to put Jed Spence there. No, Pedro Porro. Porro. I think I'm going to put Jed Spence on the other side, though. I think Jed Spence has had a really good tournament. Centre-backs. It's tough. It's tough, that. Very tough. I think I would go. I think 2 centre backs. I've got the rest. I've got the rest all sorted. I'm struggling. I'm very much struggling. See, you've got loads of players. Like, I think Saibari had a great tournament and Brian Brobby had a great tournament, but only to a point. It's tough after that. Unai Simon, Porro, Cucurella, Romero, Laporte, Rodri. Yeah, I've gone Vozinha, Porro, Spence, Rodri, Elise, Bellingham, Messi, Mbappe, Haaland. I just need 2 centre backs either side. Scuba, are you going to do Premier League or Championship table prediction episodes? Yeah, I might do actually. I think once the sort of the World Cup's out the way, maybe start of August we'll do like I'll do a little predictions video for the Football League and the Premier League. Maybe we'll do different videos actually. League 1 prediction, League 2, National League, Premier League. Because we're going to be watching them all. We are going to be watching them all. Well, given this is meant to be Lamine Yamal, Leo Messi, you know, the heir to the throne sort of thing, it's been thoroughly underwhelming. I don't think Messi's had a touch yet, has he? Messi's been thoroughly marked out of this game. No, Ivan Toney. No, not quite Ivan Toney. Ivan Toney misses it. Who's down? Oh, not the Butcher. Can't believe the Butcher's gone down. I don't believe that. Absolutely shocking. I don't believe that at all. Oh, it is a change. Oh, no, that's a real shame. The Butcher's had to go off. The Butcher's had the chop. The Butcher's got the chop. I can't believe it. Shocking. Who's that in the stands? Advantage Argentina now with Martinez's hamstring taking him off. That's going to rule him out of Man United's first 2 months. Oh, that'd be a shame. That's a real shame. Don't know how they're going to cope without him. Probably the way they've coped without him for the last 26 months. Useless. Four added minutes at the end of the first half. It's been a real labour of love, this one, hasn't it? It's not been a great game to watch. Probably amongst the worst ones we've seen in the tournament so far. But we know that a goal can just spark these games into life. It's always going to be a bit of a chess match. We did predict it at the start of the game, didn't we, that it was going to be probably a bit of a who blinks first kind of game. It's tough, really, to call those ones. Mate, this had pens written all over it. Do you think so? Arsenal v Atletico semi-final was better than this. Well, both of those legs had goals, didn't they? At least, at the very least. Sorry, I'm just getting the halftime quiz ready. I don't know if Welch is in or if he's got one. I saw Welch earlier, but I don't know if he's still in for it and ready to go. Fuyo says, for those who don't know, there's going to be a halftime show that'll take about 30 minutes. Yeah, that's why I've got a pretty decent quiz at the ready. I think, anyway. Should be good. Should be decent. We'll see, anyway. 30-minute halftime show. Christ, they'll need some entertaining the fans in the stadium, won't they, after what they've witnessed? It's been bad. It's been very, very bad. How's McAllister still on the pitch? He's not done anything. Are you saying that he should have been sent off? I don't think so. He's not been that bad. A couple of like niggly fouls, but nothing like really bad. Just little bits here and there, isn't it? It's not been anything you'd look at and think he deserves to be sent off. But we're very close to half-time, and it is half-time. There you go. We're very, very nearly there. Right, let's get the old half-time quiz going. I've got a quiz here ready to go. It's quite a big one, to be fair. It is quite a big one, so you'll have to be patient. So, for this quiz, there are a whopping 75 answers. 75 answers there are to this quiz. Key, you snooze, you lose. Given Rodgers... Oh, go on, Christ. Top 25 English appearances for Chelsea in the Prem. Go on, okay, we'll do yours first. We'll definitely need mine, I promise. We'll fly through yours. Let's go as quick as possible on yours, Welsh. Because I've got a big one. Shut up. Grow up. Child. Get up. Right, here we go. 18, 19, 20. Top 25, did you say? Top 25 English appearances for Chelsea. Good grief. They've not had too many English players, have they, Chelsea? Feels like it's always been foreigners. For Chelsea pensioners' home, they've always had loads of foreigners in the side, haven't they, going back to the 90s? English players who've done well and played for Chelsea for years. Right, okay, that should be tough. Lampard, you said, was second. Terry's got to be first, hasn't he? Let me just change the... Let's change the half-time quiz. Here we go. Half-time quiz. Top 25 English Chelsea app makers. Dennis Wise, yeah, not a bad one. Wise is third, good shout. Who else have we got? Cahill, Gary Cahill's not a bad shout. Hudson-Odoi is 16th. Okay. Hudson-Odoi, 16th. Chelsea Englishman. Terry's first, Lampard second, Wise is third. Ashley Cole. Ashley Cole's got to be there. Joe Cole 6th. Gallagher 17th. Conor Gallagher. Oh, right. Well, we really are scraping the battle. If Conor Gallagher and Callum Hudson-Odoi are there, then we really are scraping the battle. Lasso is 8th. Okay. Englishman who played. Spencer's got to be there. He played for Chelsea for a while. Englishman. Gary Cahill. Yeah, Gary Cahill's got to be there. Wayne Bridge. Good shout. Reece James. Yeah. Trevor Chalobah. Trevor Chalobah's got to be there. Palmer's 13th. Mason Mount. Chilwell. Yeah, Chilwell's a good shout as well. Gary Cahill is 5th. Jody Morris. I like that. Good thinking. Yeah, Jody Morris. Scott Parker. He was only there a short while, wasn't he? James is 7th. Like it. Mason Mount is 9th. Okay. Who else have we got? Who else are we missing? Mason Mount we've got. So far, we're missing number 4, aren't we? Ashley Cole. Yeah, Ashley Cole's got to be there, hasn't he? Surely Ashley Cole's number 4. Bridge is 14th. Peacock, yeah. Gavin Peacock could be. Gavin Peacock, I would imagine, actually would be quite high up, wouldn't he? I'm sure. Did Frank Sinclair play for England, or did he play for? I don't think he played for England, but was he English, or did he play for? Did he play for Jamaica? Frank Sinclair. Loftus-Cheek is 12th. Loftus-Cheek's 12th. Cole is 4th. Nice. Peacock is 11th. Trying to think of people back in the day. Dewberry, yeah, Dewberry's a great shout, Dan. I like that. Chilwell is 18th. Dewberry, Drinkwater. Drinkwater, I don't imagine would be. Wright Phillips is 15th. Sean Wright Phillips, nice. Trying to think of the older ones back in the day, because I think that's when they'll the most be concentrated, won't they? Kind of mid-90s. Mid-90s Englishman. Jody Morris, I'm surprised. Is Jody Morris not there? Did we not get Jody Morris? Trevor Chalobah, players like that. Gavin Peacock. Oh, Gavin Peacock he was 11th. What about, Jody Morris and Trevor Chalobah? Glenn Johnson, 22nd. Nice work. Yes, it is. It is the 30 minutes half time. Myers, Steve Clark. Yeah, these are all good. Morris is 10th. Steve Clark. Barkley is 21st. Ross Barkley. Goodness me. So far, we've got Glenn Johnson, Ross Barkley, Chilwell, Gallagher, Hudson-Odoi, Wright Phillips, Bridge, Palmer, Loftus-Cheek, Peacock, Jody Morris, Mason Mount, Graham Lasso, Reece James, Joe Cole, Gary Cahill, Ashley Cole, Dennis Wise, Frank Lampard, John Terry. So we're just missing 5, aren't we? 19, 20, 23, 24, 25. Chalobah is 23rd. Okay. Chalobah is 23rd. Chalobah's 23rd. It's tough. It's very tough, that. Can't think of any others, to be honest. Michael Dewberry, I'm almost certain, was English. Frank Sinclair, I'm not so sure about. I don't know why. I've got a feeling Frank Sinclair was like in and around the Jamaican '98 World Cup squad, but I might have got that wrong. Andy Myers was another one. Yeah, Sturridge is 25th. Okay, who else are we missing then? 2 more. Ryan Bertrand. Yeah, Bertrand Tamori as well. Both good shouts. Oh my God, Madonna, Ronaldinho and Ronaldo. What is this guff? What is this guff we are watching here? Madwecki. Tammy Abraham is 20th. Okay. Go on, who else? What else have we got? Ryan Bertrand, 19th. We're just waiting on number 24 now. Who's number 24? The Muppets. Oh my good grief. Mount Furlong. Oh my god. Burley was Scottish, Chimey. Yeah, Craig Burley was Scottish. Drinkwater's 24th. Can't believe Drinkwater's got more Premier League appearances than Michael Dewberry. Questionable, that one, Welsh, but I will let you off. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it. Right. Here's your second half-time quiz to get us through the 30-minute bloody watch-along half-time interval. Your second half-time quiz is... And this one's a big one. There have been 75 players who have played since 1990, so since and including Italian 90, and excluding today's game, there have been 75 players who have played in a World Cup final and in the Premier League. Name those 75. That's a big old quiz. It's got to turn your eyes away from the telly. Fabregas, yes, Fabregas is correct. Ozil is correct, yes. 2 down, 73 to go. Rodri. No, Rodri didn't. Rodri hasn't before tonight. Reina never played in a World Cup final. Van Persie and Kout did, though. Yeah, Van Persie and Kout, correct. Fabregas is correct. Lisandro and Emiliano Martinez. Martinez, yes. Not Lisandro, though. No, Lisandro Martinez didn't play in the last one. McAllister, Alvarez, De Jong, Xabi Alonso. McAllister, where is he? Yeah, McAllister. Alvarez, yeah. De Jong, where is he? Where's De Jong? Yeah, De Jong, yeah. McAllister, Alvarez, Martinez, De Jong, Xabi Alonso. Xabi Alonso we've got. There you go. Henri Perez Vieira. Henri Perez Vieira. Henri, yeah. Vieira, yeah. Perez. No. Perez never played in a World Cup final. Believe it or not. Baffled even me. Petit, Barthez, Leboeuf, Desailly, Henry. Yes. Petit, yes. Leboeuf, Desailly, Barthez. Yeah, there's a couple more from that France one you're missing. Not Saliba. Gilberto Silva is correct. Yes. Gilberto Silva. Robben. Iron Robben is correct. Fernando Torres. Yes. Come on, let's whittle them off quick as you like. Pogba. Pogba, yes. Jens Lehmann. No, not Jens Lehmann. Jens Lehmann wasn't in goal for the 2014 World Cup. Lloris and Evra. Lloris, yes. Evra, no. Lloris. Where is Lloris? There he is. Got Lloris. Lilian Thuram never played in the Premier League. Sadly. Wonderful player. Modric. Modric, yes. Lizarazu, no. Never played in the Prem. Djorkaeff, Karimber and Givash. Good shout, Luke. Yes. Djorkaeff, Karimber and Givash. Still one more from that France squad, by the way. Mertesacker, yes. Mertesacker's correct. We've got De Jong. David Silva. No, David Silva didn't play in the 2014 World Cup final. Believe it or not. I was surprised as you are. Not 2014, sorry, 2010. 2014 was Germany and the other mob. But yeah, David Silva didn't even play in that. Materazzi, correct. Materazzi obviously head-butted Zinedine Zidane, or head-butted by Zinedine Zidane, played for Everton. Wiltord, Anelka, Torres, Giroud. Yes. Wiltord, Anelka. Where is Anelka? I don't think Anelka did, actually. No, Anelka never did. Wiltord did. Giroud did. How mad's that Giroud did, but Anelka never did? Madness. Torres. Yep, you've got Fernando Torres. N'Golo Kante. Yep, correct. Is it just played in or just in the squad? No, they've actually got to have played. Played in the final. Andre Schürrle is correct, yes. Kleberson, Makelele, Gallas. Makelele, yes. Gallas, yes. Kleberson, yes. Let's see how many you've got left. You've still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41. You're not even at halfway yet, folks. Come on. Rojo, yeah. Modric, yeah. Where's Rojo? Marcos Rojo. I think he was in the last one, wasn't he? There you go. Rojo, we've got. We've got Rojo. Roque Jr., yes. This is a poor final key. It is, yeah, it's dreadful. That's why we're doing 75 players who've played in the World Cup final and in the Premier League between Italia 90 and tonight. So not including tonight, but including Italia 90. Not Caballero, no. Ruud van Nistelrooy, no. Robinho, no. De Gea, no. Not Emre Can. Higuain, yes. Enzo Fernandez, yes. Perisic, yes. Stecklenburg, correct. Demichelis, correct. Just go through them step by step, you'll get them. Di Maria, Kleberson, you've got him. Yeah, Aguero, you've got. Di Maria, yeah. Kleberson, you've got. Kaut, Xabi Alonso, yeah, you've got both of them. Robin, Fernando Torres. So far, you've got Petit, Vieira, Leboeuf, Desailly, Deschamps, Barthez, Karimber, Djorkaeff, Givash. Still one more from that France final. Kleberson, Gilberto, Roque Jr., Materazzi, Gallas, Makelele. Still one more from that France final. Henri, Diarra. I've just gave you Diarra. Alou Diarra, former Liverpool midfielder, Alou Diarra. Shit, that was a good one as well. Alexis McAllister, you've already got. Otamendi is correct. Yeah. Laurent Blanc. Laurent Blanc, I think I'm right in saying, didn't actually play in that final. Played very well in the tournament before it, but didn't actually play in the 98 final. Laurent Blanc. He sat it out. Yeah, he didn't even play. It was Deboeuf and Desailly at centre-back. Dugarry is correct, yeah. Christophe Dugarry, former Birmingham, sorry, not Middlesbrough. Birmingham. Dugarry played for. Leno's never played in the Prem. Not Miroslav Klose, never played in the Prem. PK has, though. Yeah, PK is correct. Germans, couple of Germans you're missing. Klinsmann's correct. Yeah. Juninho, Brazilian Juninho is correct. Yeah, played for Middlesbrough. That's very, very accurate. Who else are you missing? You're missing one Frenchman from the 2006 final. You're missing 2 Germans from the 2002 final. You're missing a Frenchman from 2018. A Croatian. You've not had 2 Croatians from 2018, and you've got 3 Argentinians from 2022 and 3 Frenchmen from 2022 you've not yet got. Not Ballack, no. Not Ballack, not Schneiderlin. I did say Schweinsteiger you've got. You've got Boateng, not Ravanelli. You've got Mertesacker. Yeah, Dietmar Hamann is correct. Christian Ziege is correct. Well Googled. Trezeguet never played in the Prem, Chimey. Lovren is right, though. Yeah. Lovren is correct. Ziege Navas. Yes, Navas is right. Well done. Navas is brilliant. Well, he wasn't very good, but he was an Englishman or an English-based player. Kovacic, no. Kovacic didn't play in the 2018 final, believe it or not. Not Simic either, no. Not Kranjčar. Kranjčar didn't play in it. No, it was Kramaric. Kramaric who played in it. I'll tell you, because you're running down now, the ones you're missing are... there's a player who's on the pitch right now, funnily enough, from the Argentina last World Cup. Demichelis you've got. You're missing 3 Dutchmen from the final with Spain in 2010. Give me some Dutchmen. Varane you've already got. Yeah, Varane you've got. Not Sylvestre. You're missing Sergio Romero for Argentina. Obviously played for Man United, played for Middlesbrough. Not Lucas Podolski. No. Not Babel. Van der Vaart is correct. You've already got Dirk Kuyt. The 2 others that you were missing from the Netherlands was Johnny Heitinga and Giovanni van Bronckhorst. I'll start wrapping it up now because we're nearly at the second half. Kovacic never played in the 2018 final. Well, she never played in it. Perisic you've got. Yes. So, the ones you're missing are... We'll go through them. So, you've got Jurgen Klinsmann. These are the ones from Italia 90. Jurgen Klinsmann. You didn't get Karl-Heinz Riedler. And then on to 94, there was Branco, who played for Middlesbrough. He played for Brazil. He was a defender, played for Middlesbrough. There was also Dino Baggio, who played for Blackburn. Dino Baggio played for Blackburn. And also Nicola Berti, you might remember, who had a brief stint at Spurs. Then on to 98, you've got Emmanuel Petit. There was 10 players just in that French team alone. 10 players in the French team who played in the Premier League or went on to. Emmanuel Petit, Vieira, Leboeuf, Didier Deschamps, Desailly, Barthez, Christian Karimba, Yuri Djorkaeff, Stefan Guivarch, and Christophe Dugarry. 2002 World Cup final, you had Dietmar Hamann, Christian Ziege. You then also had Juninho, former Middlesbrough diminutive little magician, Kleberson, Gilberto Silva, and Roque Jr., who had a brief spell with Leeds as a centre-back. 2006, you had Materazzi, Gallas, Makaleli. You never got Malouda. Someone never said Malouda. Thierry Henry, Alou Diarra, Viltord. 2010, you had Stecklenburg, Heitinger, Van Bronckhorst, Nigel de Jong, Robben, Van Persie, Van der Vaart, and Dirk Kuyt from the Netherlands. For Spain, you had Piqué, Alonso, Pedro, Navas, Fabregas, and Torres. For Germany, you had, in 2014, you had Boateng, Schweinsteiger, Ozil, Schürrle, Mertesacker. And you had Romero, Zabaleta, Demichelis, Rojo, Mascherano, Higuain, and Aguero played in that final. 2018, you had Lloris, Varane, Pogba, Kante, Giroud, and Nzonzi. You never got Nzonzi. For France. For Croatia, you had Lovren, Modric, Perisic, Kramaric. And then for Argentina in 2022, Martinez, Romero. That's Christian Romero. You had Sergio Romero back in 2018, or 2014 rather. It was Christian Romero in 2022. Otamendi, Enzo Fernandez, McAllister, Alvarez, Di Maria, Montiel, and the French players who played in the Premier League that you didn't get was Disasi. Axel Disasi played in the 2022 World Cup final, has played in the Prem. Was relegated with West Ham last season, I think, wasn't he? Ibrahima Konate, of course, played in the World Cup final for France, as did Randall Kolo Muani, who spent last year on loan at Spurs. So there you go, 75 players. I would never have said there was that many. 75 players who played in a World Cup final and went on to play in the Premier League, or at least had played in the Premier League in their career. Good work. Very, very good work, everyone. Well said, didn't Mustafi play in the final? No, in the 2014 final, Mustafi didn't play. They had Mertesacker, they had Mats Hummels and Jerome Boateng as their defenders. And Benedict Howardez, who never played in the Prem. Paredes comes on. There you go. 2 changes for Argentina already. They've taken off Martinez for Otamendi, and they've just taken off I think it's De Paul. Is it De Paul who's gone off? De Paul off for Paredes. Axel Disasi is still a Chelsea player. Crazy, isn't it? Absolutely crazy. Keylor Navas also. What about Keylor Navas? Oh, this is terrible from Argentina. They're giving away the ball so cheaply. Oh, nearly. I tell you what, they're absolutely having an absolute nightmare at the back here. Spain cuts inside, must hit it. Oh, good save. There were 27 minutes and 24 seconds between the first half ending and the second half starting in the 2026 World Cup final. This is after the match kicked off nearly 6 minutes late. I'll tell you what, they're not very good at timekeeping in this game, are they? Key Wayne Rooney telling it as it is, he thought the halftime show was crap. Yeah, I mean, it's true enough, innit? Eddie, hi Key, how's it, man? Just knocked off. How's the game going? You've missed absolutely nothing, Eddie. You've missed nothing. In fact, I think we're all thoroughly jealous of the fact that you've missed the first half. You've rocked up at just the right time. If anything, I think we're going to see good football from this moment on. Josh says Disasi was mustard for West Ham. Hope we can sign him on a full. I think, to be honest, I'm looking forward to seeing West Ham next year. I'm going to do a lot of West Ham watch-alongs in the Championship because it's a shame to see. It's weird to see West Ham in the Championship. Same as Wolves. We're doing Wolves against Blackburn on the opening day. So I'm looking forward to doing quite a bit of West Ham next season. Alex Baena would be perfect for the Prem. Key, you making your way through this canned water is reminding me of the Dr. Pepper. What Dr. Pepper? What Dr. Pepper? What happened to Lisandro today? Lisandro pulled his hammy. He's going to be out for a little while. Wolves should be there. West Ham should not. No. Arsenal robbed him. Hey, we've got the Carabao Cup. We've got the Carabao Cup first round. There's the Cornish derby in the Carabao Cup. Plymouth against Exeter. It's going to be great fun. Got loads of great games. In fact, Ian, let me show you. I'll tell you the games we've got. Right, so we've got European football next week. We've got Sturm Graz against Hearts on Tuesday. And Bohemians of Republic of Ireland against Balkany. On the 23rd, we're doing Malisheba versus Hibernian and Motherwell versus HB, who I believe are a Faroe Islands team. So Motherwell should smash them. Then we're doing Rosenborg v Man United, Liverpool, Sunderland, St Mirren versus Dunfermline. Timbo, we're doing a Chelsea watch-along. Don't know if you fancy it. We're doing a Chelsea friendly watch-along. Western Sydney Wanderers against Chelsea. 10:45 a.m. on the 28th. It's in Australia. Well, it's in Sydney, obviously. Western Sydney. When the missus got given the fizzy drinks and you were making your way through them. Oh, God, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, she does. I mean, to be honest, that's where these have come from. That's from her again. Oh, Shell, I'm sorry. Sorry. I didn't even clock it off at half time, did I? Absolute joke. 49-10. There you go. Right, we're back. We're back. We are so back. It's because we didn't even stop the clock at half time, that's why. Key revealing his time travelling abilities. Shh, don't tell him. Will Hull beat Derby's record? I'll have to fight Everton for him. You're about 15 seconds ahead of me, so going to come off here now and focus on the game without spoilers. Have a good one. All right, mate. No worries. Have a good one. Ta-ra, mate. Down the left-hand side with Argentina. First time we've really seen them have any sort of foray into the Spanish half. I don't think they've laid a glove on him so far. Have we actually seen Unai Simon make a save? I don't think we have we? You think Villa will go down, Northville? No, Villa aren't going down. They've made some good signings. João Gomez and Manzambi, I think, are an upgrade on Tielemans. I think they've done well. Quite impressed with how Villa have done. Timbo, Key's ahead of me too. Why is Key in the future? Just call me Marquis McFly. Marquis McFly. It's your kids, Marty. Something's got to be done about your kids. No, not go down. It was the barcodes, I think, could be down. Oh, Newcastle could be, yeah. Whoa, naughty, naughty. Naughty, naughty. Whoa, Christ, they're all hitting the deck. What's going on here? Oh, Enzo Fernandez on Paredes, is it? Who's he booked? McAllister's legged it. I think it is Paredes. Two Spain players shoved to the ground here. Stooping and replacing Digne too, and they want Jackson, as in Nicholas Jackson. I don't think that's a smart move. I might have to leave after that joke. I feel a little bit sick. Yeah, Paredes has been on the pitch all of 6 minutes, immediately booked, and he's just tried to give Danny Olmo a dead leg. That's what he's on the pitch for. That is literally what he's on the pitch for. He's begging for a red. It's because he's used to referees from Boca Juniors. Christ, he's had referees from the Argentinian league. They know how to ref proper feisty games. You can have a bit of argy-bargy, bit of needle. Lovely ball over the top. Good football from Argentina to get it out, and it's all the way back to Martinez, who knocks it long. Rodri, here's Olmo. Argentina win it back again. McAllister doing his defensive work for the first time in a year or so. Nicholas Jackson's a good footballer. I'll never understand people speaking about him like he's useless. He's not useless. He's just like Darwin Núñez. He's actually quite a good footballer. His movement off the ball is good. He just can't finish. It's the same with Darwin Núñez. He's brain dead when he's in front of goal. I don't think Nicholas Jackson is... He is very much a Darwin Núñez. Nicholas Jackson and Darwin Núñez are cut from the same cloth. Work hard, willing runners, good movement, not particularly sharp in front of goal. Do you think we keep Macca this summer, Kate? Oh, I really hope not, mate. I really, really hope not. Truly hope not. So much better than that. I'd love to see him move on. But I don't expect he will. I just think with all the change that we've had last summer, and I think we'll probably have quite a bit more change this summer, I think they'll try not to force changes. So Curtis Jones, I think, might stay, even though it might be better if he left. I think McAllister, Gakpo will stay, even though some might argue it's better if they left. I'm just glad our Darwin only cost 30 million. Hey, we got our money back basically for our Darwin. We paid, what was it, 70? We got about 60 something back for him. It's not the end of the world. Gave us some big moments. Won a Premier League. Spain, drive forward, big chance this. Oh, great football, that. Argentina, exceptional defending. Here's Cucurella. Spain come back at him. Wonderful play by Rodri over to the right-hand side. Rodri cuts him. Oh, that's a foul, ref. Surely that's a foul. Can't believe he's not give that. Excellent play by Argentina. Out to DePaul. Enzo Fernandez plays it all the way back. That's true. I reckon we make a decent profit on Jackson, though. If Nicholas Jackson was going, I mean, you might make maybe 40 million on him. As in, you might get 40 million. I don't think you're going to get like 70, 80 million for Nicholas Jackson. That's astonishing. You're never getting that. I think that was the money that that Bayern were prepared to pay last year, but they're not doing it. I just don't see a world in which Nicholas Jackson goes for more than 50 million quid, put it that way. 50 maybe, I think, would be expensive for him. I could see an Everton taking a gamble on him. I wonder if Everton, he might fancy a little stint at Everton. If they could muster 50 million quid together. Olmo, ball pulled back, Cucurella. Christ, he was very advanced there, wasn't he? Cucurella on the penalty spot, almost getting a tap in, but great defending from Montiel. And I think it's going to be a corner kick. Excellent football. Olmo got to the byline, pulls it back. An excellent defending there from Montiel. Covered his man. Excellent play. $40 million, the same you think Garnacho goes for? Surely not. Today's market, you never know. I reckon 60 is possible. 40 to 60. Okay. Well, fine, let's say 50. 50. I'll agree on 50. But no more. Corner kick in this World Cup final. Will we get a goal to just liven this up a bit? Hung up to the back stick. Dreadful and out of play straight away. Julius, how's it going, mate? Good to see you. What's your thoughts on Spurs and United this season? Hey up, who's this coming on? Ollie just got tickets to Sturm Graz v Hearts on Tuesday. Flying tomorrow. Can't wait. Nice, Ollie. That's brilliant. Very jealous. Well, we'll be watching it. Why is the cover on the table a mess, mate? It's not a cover. No, it's not a cover. It's a football shirt, mate. It's a Liverpool shirt. It's a Liverpool shirt. It's just easier for people to read the text. See if it's white. You know what I mean? Just make it a little bit more. It's not a cover. Look here, Liverpool shirt. There you are. See? Can you see? See there, Liverpool shirt. It's a Liverpool shirt, that. Yeah. Hey ho! There you are. I've straightened it out a little bit for you. Seeing as you saw, I don't know, whatever you are, particular. Heaven forbid. Free kick to Spain, 30 minutes to go of normal time. We're almost certainly getting extra time here, aren't we? Jackie, we'll get another 30-minute halftime show in the halftime of extra time. FIFA have definitely wangled that somehow, haven't they? Bellingham scoring 7 goals at this World Cup is mad, by the way. If Messi didn't exist, he's probably player of the tournament. Mbappe exists. He not becoming a toffee this season, Key? Absolutely not, Shell. Never. Never in a million years would I. Free kick to Spain. This is a good position, this. Emiliano Martinez has got to work his wall into a... Is it a shooting position, though? I don't think it is, necessarily. This is going top binnage. No chance. Lamine Yamal. Strike. Straight into the wall. And it's a chance to put it back in, though. And cleared away for a Spain throw-in. Yeah. No, Argentina throw-in. Well done. FIFA trying to be like the NFL. 2 more changes for Spain. Pedri's coming on. Ferran Torres is coming on. Who are they bringing off, though? Oh, Yazabal. That makes sense. He's not had a great game. And Fabian Ruiz. Again, not the most mobile. So, yeah, maybe just Spain looking to quicken the play up a little bit. Pedri will maybe take fewer touches. Couple of one-touch stuff. Thogden and Anfield Agenda are doing an hour-long pot. Oh, fucking hell. He's... I, honestly, the pair of them are absolute... Certainly Thogden is absolute rage bait, isn't he? It's quite funny, some of the stuff he's doing, though. I think we got all of our goals last night in that third place playoff, folks. Unfortunately, I don't think we're getting a... I don't think we're getting a second goal. Or a second... oh, my God, that's a foul. Surely. Surely. No! It's a total dive from Lamine Yamal. Do you know what? If it is, I'm changing my support to Argentina. If this is a total dive from Yamal, I'm supporting Argentina for the rest of this game. Questionable. It's questionable. I'm feeling British, but my blood is Moroccan. Yeah, that's the one I was on about. Yeah, bronze is the true prize at this World Cup. That's what it's about. Nobody cares about silver or gold or frankincense or myrrh. It's all about bronze. Terrible ball over the top again. Is this going to go... Why? Do you know what? Why is it that whenever Spain play in a final, it's always garbage? They are the Arsenal of international football, aren't they? No wonder Arteta. Oh, that's a foul. Surely that's a foul. It's play on. Into the area. Good football. Dani Olmo. Strike. Oh, what's Martinez doing? It's going to be a corner. Dani Olmo. Did this bounce just in front of the keeper? It did, yeah. It was a tough one, that, for the keeper. We've seen better keepers. Senna Lamens spilling shots like that. Keeper should have held on to that. Behave yourself. Can't hold on to that. That was a good strike, that, from Olmo, and it bounced right in front of him. I let him off with that. You have to be a very good keeper to hold that one. Spain have controlled the game, completely dominated possession, which makes it less end-to-end. Yep. Order of the day, control. Out to Yamal. Yamal plays it in. Ow! Who was that? Paredes with a flick on. And it nearly was an own goal. It's going to be an own goal. I'm calling it now. It's going to be an own goal that separates this World Cup. This game is going to be decided by an own goal. It's got that type of a feel to it. Whipped in again. Martinez punches it away. Olmo. And Argentina just about clear it away. Yes, so Carabao Cup. Carabao Cup returns on the 1st of August. We've also got the SPL. The SPFL, sorry. The Scottish Premier League is back on the 31st of July. Dundee versus Rangers. We're watching on the 31st of July. Dundee United. I apologise. Dundee United versus Rangers. We're then watching Tranmere versus Rochdale in the Carabao Cup first round, followed by Celtic versus Dundee. The actual Dundee. We've also got Middlesbrough versus Wrexham. What a game that's going to be. Middlesbrough-Wrexham, Carabao Cup first round. QPR versus Millwall. Plymouth versus Exeter. PSG face Aston Villa as well in the Super Cup final on the 12th of August. So, loads and loads of good footy coming up. Vuyo says, Key, should Mbappe's goals yesterday count towards the Golden Boot? I don't see why not. Personally, I don't think there should be a third place playoff. However, once there is, yeah, I mean, he scored him in the tournament, hasn't he? So, yeah, I guess you have to kind of give it to him. Here's Yamal, stands it up, great header. Oh, that was the chance. Ferran Torres, he's not good. He's not a good centre forward. Not a fan. Take it easy, Timbo. There's $1 million seats provided at the World Cup final. There's been seats sold at this game for $1 million. And they're basically like couches. $1 million seats. Oh my God. They're like big Chesterfield couches. $1 million. There are people sat on the touchline watching this game. Craziness. Absolute craziness. We've got our final hydration break of the World Cup, folks. What a sad occasion it is. What a very sad occasion. Our very, very last hydration break. Hydration break sponsored by Keys Cans of Water. I tell you what, I'm going to contact these. I'm going to contact these because I reckon I'm due some more freebies of these. Because I promoted them throughout the tournament for them without any little, you know. Least he could do is send us some more. I'll keep them going. Dino the Philosopher, are you going to be gutted when Spain win? No, not at all. No. This kind of has a 1-0 Argentina to nick it, maybe like the PSG Liverpool game in 24-25. Tory. I hope you get to take the couches away with you for that. I know. Well, I'm not sure I'd want $1 million couch. It'd just remind me of the fact that I paid $1 million to watch this game. What's the worst place for the World Cup, UK or US? Comfortably the US. Yeah, they're all on mad time zones. You can't play any football in July without needing, air conditioning and actual water and all sorts. It's mad. It's crazy. Giuliano Simeone comes on. A couple of changes for Argentina. It's Romero. Christian Romero's gone off. Facundo Medina on and Rodrigo de Paul off for Giuliano Simeone. It's a bit more attacking from Argentina. Should allow them to make the headway a little bit up the pitch. Dek Mackey, forgot Messi was on the pitch. He's done nothing. But then again, that's kind of Messi to a T, to be honest, at this moment in his career. He doesn't have to do anything. He just pops up with a moment here and there. Just one little moment. Get him on the ball, he'll do something. So I still wouldn't rule out Messi making the difference in this game. 20 minutes to go. Shahid, 4 years ago, we got the best World Cup final. Today, we got the worst ever. Not sure about the worst ever. Still think Spain versus Netherlands was worse than this. Although, no, I don't think it was. How many shots on target have we had? Let's have a look. So we've had 5 shots on target, all from Spain. And genuinely, I can only really remember one. If we go back to 2010, Netherlands-Spain, in the first half, there was 4 shots on target. And in the second half, there was 4 shots on target. Netherlands and Spain is already far, far more productive than this one. Ball over to the left-hand side. Here we go. Can Argentina do anything now in the late stages of the game? This is where they've made a difference so frequently. That's great football. Argentina are now growing into the game. They've got that extra man up front. Here's Messi. Here's Simeone. Pulled back. Loses it too easily, too cheaply. And now on the counter-attack. Here's Baena. Back to Rodri. Just slowing the game down a little bit. Slowing it down. Taking the sting out of it. Spain know that if the ball's slow, they're in command. They're in charge. Argentina, the ones who are trying to quicken the play up. Maybe recognising that Spain are a bit leggy. But they've not really got any men up that end of the pitch, have they? They need to get more bodies up there, Argentina. There's only 2 people really surrounding 4, 5 Spain defenders. They're getting outgunned and outmanned here. 16 minutes of normal time. Do we think there's a goal in this? 61% of you said Spain to win. 11% of you in the chat said that this one would go to a draw or extra time. Penalties. Just 28% thought Argentina would win. It's a big ask. It's a very, very big ask to think that we're going to get both teams to score in this now. Nico Williams about to come on. Marino dagger incoming. Oh, Marino's coming on as well. Yeah, he might be. Marino and Nico Williams to make the difference off the bench. Danny Olmo goes off. That's his World Cup race run. It's not been a good watch this game. It's not. It's been bad. Trump has to be losing his mind with boredom. I know. Trump's going to be like 0-0. We've just watched the best part of an hour and a half of football, if you can call it that. Some of it's been out of play, but an hour and a half of soccer ball. And there's not been a single point scored. Every US game seems to be cultivated for like high points to kind of keep the attention span going. Like every game you look at in America, you think like the NFL, hockey to some degree. Hockey games finish daft numbers. I knew there was an upside to a grinding match. Spain pushing on, 15 minutes left. Argentina win it back, but only short-lived. It's so bitty in the centre of that pitch there, isn't it? They can't get a foot on it. Played out to Nico Williams. Back to Cucurella. Argentina holding the shape. Inside to Rodri. This is better. That was very good pass. Chance if he gets it away. Good strike, but not enough on it from Pedri. Claims a free kick. Straight at Martinez, that one. It's another shot on target, though, at least. At least we're getting shots away. Reminds me of Liverpool last season. Christ, it's not that bad. Spain pull the ball back through Yamal and it's cleared away for a throw-in. Too easy. Too easy. Just hit it. Go on, lad. Good strike. Good save from Martinez. And it's just about scrambled away, is it? No, Nico Williams picks it up on the other side. And it's going to be a corner kick. Well done. Well done. This charming Dan says the problem is it's so close to the end, neither team will want to take the risk of going for it because the next goal is probably the winner. Yeah, it's very, very likely, isn't it? Similar to kind of Iniesta against the Netherlands. Obviously, that came in extra time, but, once it gets to that stage of a game, you do just start to think, is it going to be for us kind of thing? Pau Kabasi at the back stick. Argentina headed away. I think the referee stopped it. It's going to have to retake the corner. Argentina won't be happy with that. Sometimes football is ugly or boring. That's what makes it special. Yeah, listen, I still enjoy watching. I'm not, I don't think a game necessarily hinges on whether or not it's entertaining or what. Sometimes these chess matches are just as good to watch in many ways. You'd obviously rather an end-to-end game, but I don't mind seeing two teams sort of really go for the game and sort of cancel each other out. But I'm not sure if that's what we've seen in this game. I feel like we have seen two teams probably, again, scared to go for it a little bit. I think there's an element of fear to how both teams have played tonight from the get-go. Scaloni needs to go prime Arteta. Cucurella all the way back to Unai Simon. Jesus. Cheers, Rasta. Thanks, man. It's been a long old tournament, hasn't it? I think, to be honest, for what it's worth, I think once the club football starts, we'll start to see things massively pick up because World Cup watch-alongs, Christ, everyone's been doing them. Every man and the dog have been doing them. What's your thoughts on the 5-second throw-in rule? It's not really been enforced that often, though, has it? It's the same with, like, goalkeepers wasting time and, I feel like we've had a lot of rule changes that were proposed ahead of this tournament, and we've seen some of them used some of the time, but I don't think they've been really, like, harsh, routinely and strictly enforced. I'd like them to have been. I'd like there to be, like, an actual clock in the stadium. As soon as he picks up the ball, the 5 seconds starts kind of thing. You've got to hurry up and get it back in play. None of this, like, pick it up and then drop it because your teammate's coming over to take it. No. If you pick the ball up, you're taking it. Oh, it's great play. Nico Williams must be. Oh, it's a great save at the back stick from Martinez again. That was the best chance of the game so far from Laporte. And it's a long ball forward. Argentina can't quite get hold of it. Oh, Cucurella, get up, you divvy. Get up, soft lad. Get up. Simeone's not done anything wrong there. Behave yourself. Cucurella's diving. Look at him, diving. He's even looking at him. Oh, Cucurella. Do you know what? I hope Argentina win now. I really hope Argentina win. I thought Spain would win it since day one, but I can't be having Cucurella winning a World Cup. Please, dear Lord, tell me Cucurella can't win a World Cup. That was shocking. I'll be happy when this World Cup is over and we're back to club football. It's been enjoyable enough, but fuck me, does it go on? Yeah. And I can actually get some sleep and not turn up looking like I've got panda eyes at 3 a.m. for bloody Colombia against Uzbekistan. To be fair, it's not a dive. That wasn't a dive. Come on, Ethan. Cucurella is the human form of Arsenal. Isn't he? If Arsenal was a football player, it would be Cucurella. Oh, Enzo Fernandez. But hey, and he's just clapped the ref. Send him off. He's just clapped you. Sarcastically. That was a red card for Wayne Rooney against Villarreal back in 2005. That should be a red card for Enzo Fernandez. He's just been booked for dissent, and then he got up and he went like that to the ref. That should be a second yellow. Send him off. Send the dirty get off. It's soft, but there was contact. It's a contact sport, Ethan. Can't be saying that's a foul on Cucurella. That's nonsense. Cucurella looks like Kate Bush with a beard. Are you still crying over Arsenal winning the Prem? I haven't stopped. Yeah, haven't stopped. What does Cucurella use for conditioner? Avocado, probably. Cleared away. Spain just about to pick it back up. Is he onside? He is. 7 minutes to go. 7 minutes to half time. To half time. Christ, thank God. 7 minutes to full time. And we might get another 30 minutes unless we're careful. Unless there's another goal in this game or a goal in this game. Come on. Here's Messi. Gives it away. Too easy. He uses duck fat. That wasn't a foul. That wasn't a foul. That was never a foul. There's Trump and Melania with Gianni in Love in Life. Good ball into the box. Pulls it back. Another throw in for Spain. Extra time on its way sounds like a threat. I know, it does, doesn't it? It's the last thing we all want. I think everyone would just sooner rather than later, just want a goal in this one. It's been a terrible, terrible spectacle. Another 30 minutes of this. Christ on a bike. Do you know what? Spain v France was the World Cup final. As far as I'm concerned, that was the two best teams in the tournament. Spain played them off the park, and that was the World Cup final for me. That's the real quiz. That's the real quiz. As far as I'm concerned, Spain are already world champions to that effect. Argentina coming and playing like this and Spain being unable to break them down. Cohen says, thoughts on Coventry? It's a city in the East Midlands. Yeah. Popular city in the East Midlands. Switch over to the left-hand side for Nico Williams. Here we go. Come on, Spain. Drive. Get it in the box. Hell, he can go to Arsenal, him. He can go to Arsenal playing like that. How different the game could have been if Yamal scored at the beginning. Yeah, that deflected shot's probably the best chance we've seen, really, isn't it? Let's just call it a draw and they can share their rings with each other. Here's Rodri. Come on, Spain. Do something, anything. Here's Yamal. Argentina have had one touch in Spain's box so far. Can you believe that? Ferran Torres, terrible. He's garbage. He really is. Coventry's in the West Midlands, Key. Is it really? Thought it was East Midlands, Coventry. I stand corrected. Look at me trying to be sarky and clever. And I got it wrong. Still got it wrong. Spain piling on the pressure. I mean, very much. It's the same sort of nonsense we've seen from Spain all tournament in many ways. Control, control, control. And then just pinch one, kill the game off around the hour mark. They've done that all tournament pretty well, pretty effectively. But yeah, I have to agree with what George has just said. How different this game could have been if England could produce a good low block. Well, if England would have maybe been a bit bolder, a bit braver, if they'd have pushed out and tried to get a second goal against Argentina instead of just sitting back. This Argentina team shouldn't have held any fear for England. We should have gone and got that second. We should have pushed on. It's been such an underwhelming World Cup final, says Adam. Yeah, not great, has it? Been poor. Here's Nico Williams. Back to Pedri. Pedri inside. Good football now. Here's Ferran Torres. Gives it away too easily, too cheaply. Back out to Pedro Porro. Here's Yamal. Yamal cuts inside. Pedro Porro with him. Nico Williams on the other side. Here we go. Genuinely, after this game, I might put on my DVD of Paint Drying Volume 6. Just for, liven me up a little bit. Okay, if anyone asks what you think of X city or town, just say it's a shithole. Most of the time, you'll probably be right. Certainly if it's in the UK, yeah. Who's your player of the match currently? That's a very low bar, isn't it? Player of the match in this game would possibly be Rodri at a push. Plot twist, this is Paint Drying Volume 6. Great advert for the pinnacle of football. Well, yeah. Bet Trump's up there now, isn't he, going, guys, I've got a great idea. That's a terrible Trump impression, but why don't we do halftime multi-ball? Or let's put the ball in some gas and we'll set it on fire. That'll liven things up. Argentina might score. Is there a Spain-Argentina rivalry? I mean, I guess there's maybe a historic rivalry to some extent. Keith, throw on Dark Side of the Moon and forget. Yeah, Spain conquered and colonized Argentina in the 16th century. The Spanish Empire ruled for nearly 300 years until Argentina declared its independence on July 9th, 1816. There you go. Spain successfully imposed its language, religion, and political structures on Argentina, particularly in the south. And there you go. That's how it's been for 300 odd years. Well, longer than that now. Throw another 200 years on that. Right, 3 minutes to go here now. 3 minutes. We've got 4 minutes of extra time. There's 3 minutes to go in that. If Argentina, this is the ultimate smash and grab. If Argentina pinch one here, it is literally the ultimate smash and grab. This nonsense of the ref protecting Messi and giving nothing against Argentina is embarrassing. What are you talking about? Do you actually think that's true? Surely you don't actually believe that. Here is Messi. Messi. That's not a foul. Oh, there you go. See, he was asking for a foul. He never got one there. Giuliano Simeone. Terrible cross. Guaranteed a drama final. Late winner. Extra time or penalties. And now Spain drive forward. They've got 3-on-3 here if they get it right. Williams strike. Straight at Martinez. Too easy. Now Argentina come up the other way. Wow, that's naughty. That's got to be a red. That's got to be a red card. It is. It's a red. Enzo Fernandez is off. He's sent off. They're down to 10. I told you he should have been off miles ago, him. He should have been off ages ago. He's absolutely flew into Pato Kabasi. I don't know how he's got the goal to go like that. I tell you what. Enzo Fernandez letting down his country in the World Cup final. Has he got any case to argue here? No, not at all. He's absolutely lashed him. He's absolutely lashed. Oh, do you know what? That is soft. That is soft, actually. No, that is soft. Yeah, no, that is... that's not a red. That's not a red card. It's not even a second yellow. I really hope they go and have a look at it. I don't like Enzo Fernandez particularly as a player, but I tell you what, I do think he's been harshly treated there. I don't think that's a second yellow at all. It looked a lot worse than it was. I don't think that's a second yellow. I wonder if they're going to go and have a look at this one. I wonder. No, I think he might go and have a look at this one. I think he might be getting this. Could he go and get it looked at? Go on, Messi. Leverage. Go and leverage. Tell him. Do you know who I am? I am Leo. The GOAT. Come on. No, he's off. He's gone. Enzo. Oh, get off the pitch. How do you dive with a full flip? Yeah, it wasn't I personally think. Oh. Hey, whoa. Cucurella's just gone like that and covered his mouth. That should be a red for Cucurella. It should. Whoa! I tell you what. Should be a red for Cucurella. Messi, the little snitch. Messi, the little grass. Wow, that might just change things. Messi being a little grass. Who'd have thought it? Lionel Messi going over and saying, Miss, he's just covered his mouth when he said something to me. Come on, Spain. Finish him off. 10 out of 10 for the dismount there. It was a bit excessive, wasn't it? I do think Cucurella's got to go there, though. Spain over to the right-hand side. Here's Yamal. Got to deliver now. Oh, and he's terrible. Now Argentina come away with it. Handball from Cucurella. No. Drives it into Ferran Torres. Free kick, edge of the box to Spain. And it's dead central. And I tell you what, Leandro Paredes is on a yellow card. He's treading a fine line here. There might be a second red if he's not careful. No, that's soft. Again, the diving from Spain. I tell you what, I've never been more ashamed watching a tournament. Spain. The pair of these teams are proper diving little fannies, aren't they? It's not a dive. Yeah, I thought it was. I thought that was a dive. Free kick to Spain, though. Literally probably last kick of the game, this now. It's going to go to extra time. Last kick of the game. If Lamine Yamal can produce here, then... Oh, it's all on him. Can the kid do it? Can the kid step up in the big moment? The big moment. Lamine Yamal, World Cup final, 98th minute against his hero, Leo Messi, the fella who bathed him. Left-footed, dead central, 25 to 30 yards out. Can he produce? Porro's over it as well. It's probably more suited to a right footer. But the story suggests Lamine Yamal. Referee's getting the wall back. It's definitely going to be Yamal, isn't it? It's got to be Yamal from here. Here we go. Yamal. Strike. Good save from Martinez and wide for the corner. Is there going to be time for a corner? 98th minute now. There was only 4 minutes of added on time given. And now we're into the 98th. Back out to Yamal. Pulled back. Claim for the penalty, and it's full time. There you go, extra time. Here we come, folks. Extra time is upon us. Where's the second yellow? For who? Who do you want the second yellow for? I think that was such a good free kick, that, from Yamal. Can't kick it that side of the keeper. Nah, it's not great, that. Pretty comfortable save. Yeah, pretty comfortable save. Right, we've got another half an hour of this, folks. Another half an hour to come. Lock in. You're here till at least 11 o'clock. Do they drag Madonna out again? Yeah. Don't cry for me, Argentina. The defender in the last foul. No second yellow for that one. It was Paredes, wasn't it? Is that the one you're asking for? No, you're never getting a free second yellow for that. It was barely a foul, to be honest. Right, listen. There's a water break now. I thought we'd had our hydration breaks, but apparently there was one more. If you haven't, while you're watching this, there's quite a few of you in the room right now. Just do me a favour. Do yourself a favour. Click like, click subscribe. It helps me in a really small way push this next video that we do, the next live that we do. It helps push it out to more people. If you can help me with that, I'll really appreciate it. I really will appreciate it. Let me know your name in the chat if you've just followed, if you've liked. I'll give it a shout out. Really appreciate you. Tolga, once again, those who listened to me won. I told you 0-2 double chance, and I said Argentina. What do you mean once again, Tolga? Christ, you write once every 46 games, you. Callum, if they're saying Laporte could go nowhere, so now Fernandez can't go for the challenge. Eh? Speak proper England, Callum. Ian, my lad, gets 22. What, one right every 22 games? Key, would you get rid of extra time for every game ever? I really like the idea. I like the idea that FIFA have been toying with. Oh, well, it gets 120. Oh, nice. I'm rooting for you then, Ian. Well, I'm rooting for your lad. Yeah, I like the idea that FIFA have been toying with, that maybe what they're going to do is they're going to have a penalty shootout at the end of 90 minutes. I think that would be a very, very good approach. There's serious talks about that, by the way, that there's going to be a change in how football works for the next World Cup, that they're going to start trialling a penalty shootout at the end of 90 minutes and then extra time after the penalty shootout. So just switching them around a little bit. The winner of the penalty shootout gets 0.5, let's say. So basically, if they can then last to the end of extra time, you've got a winner. It just gives them the advantage going into extra time, whereas the other team knows they still just need to score one goal to win it. I like that. I prefer that. They should have kept the golden goal. I think, yeah, golden goal is probably better. I prefer golden goal to penalties, but I think the problem with golden goal is that you can kind of play on forever, can't you, really? And it puts players' health at risk and all that sort of stuff. Roshant says this is like Man City v Stoke City. It's not that good. It's like Arsenal versus Arsenal reserves. Arsenal versus Prime Bolton under Sam Allardyce. Just have golden goal, but still only 30 minutes, then it goes to pens. Yeah, like McAllister against Alaves. Or it wasn't even McAllister, was it? It was, who was it who scored in that game? Delphi Gelly. Delphi Gelly was the own goal scorer for Alaves that night. It's like watching Everton, this. Oh, that's insulting to these two. Yeah, Delphi, it was a McAllister free kick, wasn't it? And Delphi Gelly with a little flick on. I'd just go straight to pens after 90 minutes every knockout competition. Wouldn't it be good if they brought back the MLS pens though? See, I'd do that. I think penalties should be absolutely swerved and bring back MLS penalties where they have to start on the halfway line and they get, I think, is it 3 touches? I think they get a maximum of 3 touches to get the ball in the net. They start on the halfway line or a little bit back, a little bit before. I can't remember whereabouts it was. I think it is the halfway. Start on the edge of the halfway line there. Let's say it's the edge of the D in the half. You get 3 touches before you have to have a shot. Key, I'll insult you. Just end it in a draw and give it to the team with the most shots. Right, the clock's goosed again. I don't know why the clock's so garbage tonight. Extra time, first half. There you go, 91-10. I think Rooney and Hart have been great pundits for the World Cup. Aussie, I've got a quiz for whenever. Key, name the 7 players that have scored a hat-trick off the bench in the Premier League. Easy to Google, I know, but where's the fun in that? Oh, yeah, definitely don't Google. If you Google answers to... I'll just say this now. If you Google answers to quizzes, you're an absolute sad sack. You're an absolute sad sack. If you do that. If you don't know, you don't know. It's not fun. It's not fun to Google. Nobody's impressed by you Googling. And I don't know the answer to that. Players who've scored a hat-trick off the bench. I'd just be randomly naming players I know have scored hat-tricks. Or naming players who've been very, very good at scoring. Like Aguero, for example. Was Aguero one of them? Reese, I read up about the referee. Key. He was only going to a business meeting. Yeah, a business meeting. How have I ended up here? Yeah, canned water, mate. Aqua Libre. Spain. Ball pulled back, edge of the box. It's going to be cleared away by Argentina. Key, your clocks keep dying because of your boredom. It's not. It's, oh, great ball. Must be. How's that stayed out? Oh, Nico Williams. Arsenal, hurry up and sign him. He's garbage. Good job, I like you, or I'd be calling you a Tory. Do you know what? I've been getting called a Tory all day for drinking, well, all month really, from Joe, for drinking canned water. But I got, me missus got sent about 30 of them for free. And we've just whacked them in the fridge. And they're dead cold, so... It was a great save, Keith. Behave yourself, it was a great save. Roshan says, Key, do you think Argentina deserves World Cup finals? Yes, I do, yeah. Not Aguero. Honestly, I don't know, mate. I have no idea. I think that's probably one we'd need to get the whole community involved in on a halftime quiz maybe one day. One-man team, Emi Martinez for at least half an hour. He's done all right, hasn't he? Should decide it with a karaoke contest, like X Factor. Gavi and Pedri should have started for Spain, says Samuel. Well, I don't know if... I think Spain are just so desperately lacking a centre-forward. You think about the great centre-forwards they've had over the years. And, you know, you look at your David Villas, your Torreses, your Diego Costas, and even Morata to an extent. I feel like Morata would have been an upgrade on what they have. Oyarzabal is primarily a winger. It doesn't really make sense to play him through the middle. I mean, he's done all right this tournament, but it's been a mad, mad World Cup where Spain have again played with a false 9 and You know, they've ended up with Cucurella arriving late in the box from left back and Pedro Porro breaking in the box and scoring. Williams bringing back memories of Jason Lee there. Oh, that's great football down the right-hand side from Argentina. Excellent play, that. Do you know what? That's such a shame that that's gone out. That's astonishing from Giuliano Simeone. Did unbelievably well there, the lad. Tory boy from Harry Enfield. Way above the level of inflation and totally unacceptable. Tory Thomas, that's me. Spain, must be! Must be! Is it going to stand? Is it going to stand? No, it's going to get chalked off. Nico Williams is gutted. It got stopped before it even got to Nico Williams. Oh, that was the moment. That was the moment. It's been chalked off. Emiliano Martinez down due to a foul. The ref did stop it. But Nico Williams, what a moment that would have been for him to score the winner in a World Cup final. It's the sort of stuff. Oh, do you know what? Otamendi's gone down there under a stiff breeze. No, that's ridiculous. That should never, ever in a million... No, that's bad. That's really bad, that. If VAR doesn't get involved here, that's shocking. It's not a foul on Martinez. It's not a foul. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. If justice was allowed in this game, honestly, that would be allowed. That would be allowed. That's shocking. There's no foul at all in any of that. There's no foul at all in any of that. I really hope you go and check this, ref. I think the problem the referee's got here, the problem the referee has got is that he blew up. He blew his whistle. Watch, as the ball's coming in, does he foul on? Does he foul Otamendi? No, there's no foul on Otamendi at all. There's no foul from Marino on Otamendi. But the referee blows up there. The ref has blown up. Before it even hits Martinez, he's blew it. But it is, I can understand why it is disallowed. It's disallowed because the referee blew his whistle. If the referee doesn't blow his whistle and lets play continue, then and only then can VAR get involved. They can't get involved when the referee has stopped the game. That's the problem. It's absolutely wrong. It is wrong, but it is the rules of the game. The referee blew his whistle. It just is what it is, unfortunately. It's correct. We don't like it, but it's correct. Good old-fashioned bounce ball in the box. Yeah. Who's this coming on? Zubamendi and Eric Garcia. Another couple of subs coming on for Spain. Who are they taking off? The fix is on. Behave yourself. It's not a fix. It is the right decision. It is the right decision. Rodri comes off. Laporte has come off. Rodri for Zubamendi. Laporte for Eric Garcia. Tired legs coming off. And still think it's not fixed. Why? How on earth is it fixed? It can't be fixed. That's the right decision. To the letters of the law, that is the right decision. The referee's not going to know that Nico Williams puts the ball in the net there. He blew up before it even got to Martinez. He blew up for the foul on Otamendi. No, I agree. I agree with you that it's not a foul, but he didn't disallow a goal. The goal hadn't happened. He blew up. You can't go back and look at it. Because VAR's only allowed to get involved in that stuff. He's given a foul that he shouldn't have given. But it's not, it is to the letter of the law, sadly, that is the rules. It's a mistake, that's it, Ian. It's not a fix, it's a mistake by the referee. That's correct, yeah. It's not a fix, it's a mistake. What a ball that is! Great defending from Argentina. They're just hanging on for penalties now, I wonder. Messi... It's going to be a free kick, and he's gone for a shot from the halfway line. He might get a yellow card here, Messi. No. There really was nothing wrong with that at all, but you can see the referee's blown there. You can see the referee's whistle is in his mouth there. Oh, there is maybe a stamp. There is maybe a stamp on the foot or a trod on the foot from Marino and Otamendi. Maybe there was a foul. Maybe. Just maybe there was a foul, actually. It wasn't a foul, so how was it the right decision? It's the right decision in that they can't go back and look at it and rule the goal a goal. They can't do that. There's no laws in the game that allow them to do that. Either you want a game played by humans and ref by humans, or you want a video game. Exactly. Listen, humans make mistakes. The referee made a mistake there. But then again, I don't know. Actually, from what I've just seen on that other angle, Otamendi does get trodden on. His foot gets trodden on by Marino. So, probably was a foul, actually. I don't think it was a mistake by the referee. But it was harsh. It was harsh. But once he blows his whistle, there's just nothing he can do. He can't go back and undo that and, oh yeah, the goal stands. I think in hindsight, he probably wouldn't have blew his whistle. When he blows his whistle, he's technically ended play in that moment, so yeah, it's still bollocks though. Exactly. Yeah. It is. No, it is. It is. It's not, I think it's a soft foul, but it was a foul. Or it was that, he'd given it, he'd blew his whistle. Rio has got a better final ball than Yamal. Well, he's not done much in this final, has he? Kabasi and Rodri have been the two highest rated Spanish players. The highest rated player on the pitch is Emiliano Martinez, who at this moment in time is going to be getting man of the match based if you run your games by XG and stats and all that stuff. I mean, he won't have any XG, but you know what I mean. If you're basing it on Sofa score and Flash score and who scored ratings and whatever, Emiliano Martinez is the best player on the pitch at 9.2 rating, and it's Rodri at 8.5, followed by Pau Kabasi at 8.2. Good ball, it must be! Oh, that's a sitter! Mikel Merino with an absolute sitter. Christ, thank God he never scored. We'd have never heard the end of it from Arsenal fans. Christ. Arsenal fans were in here blowing Saka yesterday, saying he's the best ever England player and all this sort of nonsense because he scored a hat-trick in a friendly. Christ, thank the Lord that Merino doesn't score a winner in a World Cup final. Jesus. "13 minutes on the clock. 2 minutes to the end of the first half of extra time. Painfully close for Argentina. We're down to 10 men. It's been you know what? Fair play to Argentina. I think with 10 men against the best side in the tournament for me, they probably do deserve penalties. They deserve penalties. Nico Williams, dreadful. I think they do. They deserve penalties tonight, Argentina. And it will be a smash and grab if they do end up winning this. Messi knocks it long. Cucurella, that's a foul. Oh my God, as if he's not give that. That's exactly the same foul. That is exactly the same foul as Cucurella got earlier in the game. Nonsense from the referee. They're giving nothing to Argentina. That is a foul, isn't it, Callum? It is. It's a definite foul. It's Ferran. Oh, it's Cucurella. He just runs into the back of him. That's a foul. That is a foul every day of the week. Every single day. Shell, what's the game tomorrow, Key? Right there, Shell. You can see it right in the middle. There's basically no football anywhere in the world tomorrow, Shell. Apart from a very, very few select leagues. And the best of the best of the best game that I could find was Breidablik in the Icelandic Premier League. So we're going to be watching a bit of the Icelandic Premier League tomorrow if you want to join me for it. There'll be football on the tavern as always. And we'll have a chat. We'll have a chinwag about other things. I've got some things we can have a chat about in terms of the Premier League and predictions and things like that. We'll start to go through maybe team by team, what players are needed, what players they might want to sell. We'll go team by team and make some predictions together. Oh my God, I didn't notice Soski. Don't be silly. It's all right. I just thought I'd make it dead obvious to anyone else. It's right there. Thomas Gilbert, how are Liverpool doing with the signings? We've only made 2, and technically one of them was made in January. Are you going to be doing the Liverpool friendlies? Yes, I am. I'm doing all 5 friendlies, Ian. I'm doing Liverpool against Sunderland on the 25th. That's an 11 p.m. kickoff. So you'll enjoy it, won't you? You're on your nights, aren't you, I imagine, maybe. So Liverpool v Sunderland, 11 p.m. kickoff. Liverpool v Wrexham is a 12:30 a.m. kickoff on the 30th. Liverpool versus Leeds is a 9 p.m. kickoff. All of those in the US. And then we've got 2 games when we get back to Anfield. We're playing Como on the 15th. Oh, sorry, no, the 16th. Playing Como on the 16th. And before that, we play Monaco on the 9th. And I think I'm right in saying that Liverpool versus Monaco on the 9th of August is going to be when we unveil officially our away kit. Everybody knows what our away kit looks like, but I'm pretty confident we'll play in our away kit against Monaco. Tom, how are we, key fella? Very good, mate. Very good. How are you? Long time no see. How's things? Weird club friendlies. Not really weird club friendlies, just, you know, Liverpool, Man United and Chelsea were doing club friendlies. Chelsea against Western Sydney Wanderers, 10:45 a.m. kickoff. Early morning watch along, if anyone fancies it. It's on a Tuesday afternoon. Tuesday morning, rather. I've put my gigs on now. Right, well, it's 17 minutes on the clock. Very nearly the first half of extra time over with. I'm good, mate. I've asked my brother to be my best man at my wedding. Nice. I was his best man, so I want him to be mine. Oh, lovely. My brother was my best man as well. Yeah. It's the right thing. It is the right thing. Joe thought you didn't want to focus on the big 6 on this channel, Key. Well, we're not. We're not. You know, that's why we're doing Iceland games tomorrow, mate. And we're doing Motherwell against HB and Malisheva versus Hibs. Sturm Graz versus Hearts. We're doing a bit of everything and everyone. We're doing Tranmere against Rochdale. We're doing QPR Millwall, Middlesbrough Wrexham, Plymouth Exeter, Wolves Blackburn. So no, absolutely we won't just be all about the top 6. Ian, I don't think we'll sign a right winger. I think we'll put Dom there. That would be madness, wouldn't it? I don't understand that. It's half time in extra time. Mikel Merino probably wasting the game's biggest chance. That's a clear... He's got to score that for me. Scuba says Derby played Alfreton on Friday. It was like water on my soul. Leeds are doing well with the signings. I hope Leeds Liverpool have a good next season. Cheers, Thomas. Yeah, we hope so. I think Leeds will do well. I really like their new centre-back they've just signed. Bosnian lad. Muaremovic. Good player. PSG versus Aston Villa in the Super Cup as well. 12th of August, 8 p.m. That's probably the first big, like very, very big competitive club football game. Arsenal play Manchester City in the Community Shield on the 16th as well. So they're the 2 big sort of, you know, curtain raisers, I guess. Looking forward to footy without stupid hydration breaks. Yeah, you and me both. Were you surprised Jack A got the number 5? Pretty much tells you he'll be a starter. Not really, no. I think he was always going to get... I mean, certainly at this moment in time, he is undoubtedly a our starter. And I think they'd want to give him confidence, wouldn't they? They'd want to be saying, I think the reason they've teased Jacquet to Liverpool is to say, you're our Van Dijk replacement, or, you're the next big thing, and we're going to back you and give you that number. So I think they were always going to do that. I don't think numbers really play that much of a big part, though. You remember, we went through a full season with Martin Skrtel playing in 37, and Raheem Sterling was wearing, 50 or something like that. I mean, I don't think numbers will play a huge part, but I agree. I think it's about giving him confidence and giving him faith that, we believe in you long term. You're going to be our new number 5. You're going to be our starting centre-back. Now go and earn that number. Rasta says Nico Williams had the best chance of the game with the header in front of goal. I mean, yeah, I think he probably should have done better there, but I still think Marino was probably the one much, much worse miss. Of Argentina really getting away with it. Why are people so harsh on Argentina? Don't get it. Don't think Spain have been any better. Spain have been diving all over the place. Oh, yeah. Player might need to come off here. Tagliafico's in tears. Or is he? No, he's limping. He's carrying on. He's carrying on. Should Liverpool let Alisson join Juventus? Absolutely not, no. Do you think Kwanzaa comes back next season? No. No, I don't think we do. He'd have to have an astonishingly good season to justify 60 million quid. And somehow I don't think so. I mean, he might do. I think if he plays well enough, we'll need the English sort of extra Englishman. Genuinely rigged. Spain should be 1-0 up and Argentina should have 3 sent off. I mean, that's just a total lie. Spain should be 1-0 up. That's not rigged. No, that's the referee following the rules, mate. That's not rigged. Ball whipped in, far post. Must be! It's there! It's 1-0 Spain! It's Ferran Torres! 16 minutes, there you go! Whoa, hey, he's just launched that young lad there. Shocking. Ferran Torres scores for Spain. I tell you what, Argentina have not come out. They have not come out and woke up here. They're asleep. There's Salgado and Iniesta and Xavi. They've been there and done it. Now can Messi and co turn it around? Are we going to get a goal now from Argies? They've got to do it with 10 men. 10 men, they couldn't hang on. Got to throw caution to the wind now, haven't they? I think this is it now for me. They've got to now go and do it. They've got to go and do it. They've got to go and push on Argentina and just kind of expect and acknowledge that there probably is going to be. Oh, yeah, there probably is going to be a counter-attack and Spain might go and nick it too. But you've just got to stay in the game. Great play from Nico Williams, that in fairness, and what a finish from Ferran Torres. Key the Psychic predicted Spain from the beginning. Mystic Key. Matty, not much football on August 18th other than National League. Fancy a bit of Torquay v Western-super-Mare? I doubt it. But we'll see. We'll see. I've not done up to the 18th yet, I don't think. No, the last game I've done is up to the 16th. So I know what I'm doing up to the 16th of August. That's a foul, referee. Foul, Argentina. Here we go. It's going to come on. Here we go. I still think Argentina score. Still think Argentina turn it around. Even with 10 men, I think they deserve penalties. Do you know what? We deserve penalties. Never mind these buggers. We deserve penalties. We've sat here all along and watched this tripe. We deserve a nice end to this game. We deserve, after 2 hours of crap football, we deserve a tense penalty shootout, I think. What's your favourite kit from this World Cup, Key? Oh, that's a good question. What is that? My favourite kit? My favourite kit from this World Cup? I did like Brazil's home kit. I liked Croatia's home kit. I absolutely loved Curaçao's away kit. I liked Germany's. I really liked Germany's home kit as well. Mexico's home kit was very nice. Paraguay's home kit, I think I would have wore. Maybe even Sweden's away kit. Sweden's blue kit was very nice. Oh, Uruguay's home. And I know this isn't very popular, but I really liked USA's home kit. Yeah, I really liked it. Argentina drive forward. Come on. You can do these. You can do these, Argentina. I like both Japan kits as well. Is the Japan... Let's have a look at the Japan kit. Japan. Oh, yeah. I wasn't a massive fan of the home kit. The Japan home kit looks like that every year, but the Japan away kit was quite nice. That was all right. Mexico's home was brilliant, though. I'll tell you what. Do you know actually what was? No? Here? Iraq. Have a look at Iraq's away kit. Iraq's green away kit is very nice. How long's left, Honeybear? 10 minutes. Plus injury time. Look at the Argentines giving it this. I've missed Cameroon's kit. I know. Do you know what? Do you remember Cameroon's kit when they had the sleeves cut off in the, I think it was the 2002 or 2003. Might even have been 2001 African Nations Cup. I can't remember. It was January, so it might have even been 2002. I think they played in the 2002 African Nations Cup in January because it was broadcast on BBC Two. And I remember watching it vividly, and then they played in the World Cup in the June, July of that year. And they played with like their arms cut off, sleeves cut off, not their arms cut off, that would be mad. Sleeves cut off, Cameroon. And then when they tried to play in that kit at the World Cup, FIFA said absolutely not, you've got to have sleeves. You can't play in tank tops, basically. Nico Williams back to Cucurella. Here's Pedri. Nico Williams inside. Nice and... Oh, that was a lovely play, that. Really good play from Pedri. Nico Williams. Oh, that's better. Argentina now have got 8 minutes. They've got to do something soon. They've got to get it up the pitch. Look at that. Passes completed. 744 Spain. 324 for Argentina. It's less than half, man. Get Batty's shooter on. Yeah. Get Batty goal on. Get Ariel Orta. Oh, they're in. This is it. This has got to be 2-0. Ferran Torres 1-on-1. It must be. It is. It's 2-0. Is he onside? No, it's chalked off. This is going to be tight, this. This is going to be tight. This is going to be very, very tight. Is he on? Is he on? Is he on? Oh, ho, ho, ho. Can we get a check on that, please, sir? Can we get a check? Check over. It's done. It is offside. That was very quick, wasn't it? Just about offside. Argentina knocking it long now. Forced to, really. That's a foul, referee. Why didn't Argentina play this bad against England? Probably because England aren't that good. Here we go. Long ball forward from Argentina. This is your chance. This is your Divock Origi moment against Everton. Ball whipped in. Too easily cleared away. Martinez. Argentina switch the play. 25 on the clock. Literally the last 5 minutes, maybe, of Messi's international career. That's great play from Messi. That's astonishing play from Messi. Go on, lad. Oh, it's a corner. That was unbelievable from Messi there. They were so scared of him. It's a corner kick for Argentina. They've got to get this right. Plays it short. Again. Edge of the box. Back to Messi. Terrible ball in. And it lands on the roof of the net. That's the moment. Sounds like they're finally playing aggressive. Yeah, I mean, they've had to commit more bodies forward just in these last 10 minutes. Can confirm Rob has won the FIFA World Cup Matchday Tavern Fantasy League. Well, if he messages me, if he wants this, he can have it. It's his with pleasure. I'll happily send it to him. I will get it to him in whatever way he wants. The Matchday Tavern World Cup. It's yours, mate. Oh, Nico Williams, this is brilliant. Must be. Oh, my God. You absolute donkey. Oh, please tell me Argentina have got to score now. That was shocking from Nico. Look at that. He tries a stupid flick in a World Cup final. Oh, please punish him, Argentina. That's shocking, that. That is absolutely disgraceful. He tries a stupid flick. Buy Rob a Toon shirt for this prize key. I'll pay for it. Oh, well done. Great play from Argentina. Edge of the box. Messi. Oh, deflection. It's going to go for a corner, is it? Marino took one to the face there. In the face. In the face. Pooh, he did get clattered there, didn't he? Do Liverpool fans really want this Williams? I don't know. I honestly don't know. I can't really trust our fans, if I'm dead honest. They wanted Slot sacked. Can you get a Premier League trophy? I have. I've got one. I have got a Premier League trophy. I'm actually thinking that what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a proper Matchday Tavern engraved one for the Premier League version. So this is a World Cup, obviously a World Cup replica, and it's yours with pleasure, Rob, if you want it. The Premier League Fantasy League that we're going to do, I'm going to get a Matchday Tavern engraved trophy, and I'm going to put your name on it and send it to you. Whoever wins the Matchday Tavern Premier League Fantasy League, I might not even enter it because I know I'm not going to play it. But we'll have it. We'll have it, and we'll have it as a thing throughout the season. Definitely. Although no, I should play, shouldn't I? I will. I'll try and play. I'll really try it this time. I just keep forgetting every week. Why is it a drop ball? It should be a corner to Argentina. What's this referee doing? Oh, that's poor, that. Throw in. I know I do. I forget. Maybe what I need to do is maybe we do it in the live. Maybe someone in the live's gonna have to remind me. We'll make someone an FPL captain. And your job is to remind me to update my team. And I'll do it in the live. That's your job. That's someone's job for next season. I'm going to point in someone an FPL captain. Right, there's 60 seconds left plus injury time. I think we're going to get quite a bit of injury time, though. I do think we're going to get maybe 6 or 7 minutes. Here's Messi. Simeone. Must be. Oh, how's that stayed out? Oh, that's astonishing. That's a huge miss. Is it a goal kick or a corner? Simeone puts this in wonderfully. Oh, I think it's a corner kick. Yeah, it is. Messi to take it. This is the moment. Here we go. How many minutes added on, referee? How many minutes? How many have we got, sir? Ball whipped in. It bounces away. It's going to be another corner. Jesus Christ. Five added minutes at the end of this game. Five added minutes. Messi whips in the corner low. Edge of the box must be. He skied it. Oh no, Giuliano Simeone, that was your chance. That was your chance. Son of Cholo. That was the moment. Brilliant play. Flicked on near post. Edge of the box. Skies it. That was a big, big chance. Big, big chance. 4 minutes left for Spain to hang on. Argentina with a man light. Enzo Fernandez sent off. Just a reminder. Big, big miss. Spain just need to keep hold of it now. Argentina can't afford a man lay down on the pitch. Come on, you've got to get up. You've got to get yourself back up and get to your feet. Help your teammates. And you can't be doing nutmegs in your own half either. Jesus Christ, Argentina, what are you doing? 3 minutes left. That's a free kick, referee, surely. It is a free kick to Argentina. Otamendi's gone down. Liverpool version of McAllister turned up tonight. Yeah. He has, to be fair, all tournaments. I think McAllister's been one of the best midfielders in the tournament. I think he's done really well. But yeah, he's not been his best tonight. Been dominated by Rodri. Oh, come on. That's a joke. It's an absolute joke. Foul off the ball. Why would you foul him off the ball? Who was that? Oh, do you know what? He really does get under it, doesn't he, Simeone? Really got underneath that one. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. What do you think Liverpool need to prioritise signings-wise, Key? I mean, I think we desperately need at least one winger. I think we need two. I think we need two right wingers. And I'd love us to go and I would have loved us to get a Bowen. Like a Bowen and a Diamand. But, you know, we need kind of an experienced one who's not going to command a start every week. and we need an absolute worldie. So a Diamand would have been perfect, and if not a Bowen, I don't know. I also think we need a centre-back. I'd love us to go and get Santi Bueno from Wolves. I think he makes a lot of sense. Experience, been in the Prem for a long time. Wolves captain. They like him a lot. He was their player of the season last year in a bad year. So yeah, I think we need a centre-back. I think we need probably a couple of wingers. And depending on who goes, maybe a centre-mid or two. Spain have got it right where they want him right here in the corner. This is it. Cucurella playing it all the way back. The referee's going to blow up any minute now. 60 seconds left. Ferran Torres takes it in the corner. Great run. Good defending. And now Argentina counter-attack and a foul. Surely, referee. Yep, foul to Argentina. Here we go. Free kick. 30 seconds left. This is it. It has to go in the box. It has to go in the box. It has to fall to an Argentina player and they've got to lash it in first time. They've not got long. It has to happen now. It has to happen now. The Spanish players are nearly on the pitch running on in celebration. Pumped long into the box. The keeper tried to come for it but doesn't. Now Spain on the counter. He's blown. It's there. Spain are world champions. They've done it. They've done it. Ferran Torres with the winner in extra time. Similar to the last time Spain won a World Cup. 1-0 in extra time after a dull and dour 90 minutes. This was pretty horrendous. But at the end of the day, probably was just about the right result. Spain have been totally dominant today. And it just didn't work out for Messi and co. Enzo Fernandez really, really letting the side down. I think with that red card, that extra player would have really made all the difference, I have to say. If Enzo Fernandez had... What's Lionel Scaloni doing? There's a bit of fighting going on here. I think Lionel Scaloni's pushing the Spanish players into their own half. I think there's a little bit of bitterness going on here, maybe. So, sour grapes. Important to remember, you can be a bad loser, but you can absolutely be a terrible winner as well. Might be a few players going, just winding the Argies up here. Thank fuck that's over. Well, that is it for the World Cup. That's it for the World Cup. Am I buggery staying for the presentation? You can get to fuck you. No chance. World Cup over and done with. Spain have boxed it. Great results. Terrible game. And listen, we've got a change of environment, a change of everything tomorrow. We're going to be doing club football again from now on. It's all back to club football, and we're live every single day on this channel. If you've never watched the Matchday Tavern before, you will know from now on we are live every single day. Tomorrow, we're doing the Icelandic Premier League. Yes, you can watch with us. If you don't fancy watching it, you don't have to. We'll be chatting about all things Premier League. We'll be chatting about all things across Europe. Is Michael Elise going to Real Madrid or is he staying at Bayern? What do Liverpool need to get back amongst the top sides? What do Man United need maybe to kick on and challenge? Is Michael Carrick going to still be manager by Christmas? We'll be doing all that. We'll be chatting about all that, what players each team might look at. We'll go up and down the Premier League. Let's have a look at Everton. Let's have a look at Coventry and Hull City. Let's see what signings they've made so far. We'll have a chat tomorrow about all these things, and we'll do a bit of a post-mortem on the World Cup as well. I'm sure people will want to have a chat about team of the tournament. Maybe have a look at, most underrated players in the tournament. Which players flattered to deceive in the tournament. We'll go through all that tomorrow. So yeah, if you fancy having a chat tomorrow night and watching a little bit of football, a little bit of club football, FH versus Breiðablik in the Icelandic Premier League, you can watch along with me. It's 8:15 PM kickoff, so it's similar time to this. I'll be here tomorrow night watching a bit of footy with you. As always, catch you tomorrow. Have a nice night. Ta-ra. Congratulations to Spain.